nothing else. We had limitations on the studio. Only a couple niggas can come back there. I don't give a fuck what's going on, because that's like the spot. We got shit back there. You can't come back there.
DJ Ball Main.
My favorite plastic bag got some drugs in it. And yeah, I got a heart, but ain't no love in it. When you leave me, I leave your knees ashy. If you broke down, I would speed past you. Off the rap game, I bought 3 mansions. You niggas ain't aging well, you like Steve Francis. Okay, like a janitor, I got keys dancing. Okay, last plaque I got, I had freelanced it. Alright, the way that you're holding me, still get high and play Jordan C. Last condo, it was 1.3, still get geeked off the potency. Pyrex B with an oven B. Birthday party in the middle of the street. Come round here, it was snowing every week. I listen to this shit, it was very, very weak. Lean like me, make a million in a week. I was on the track, that's me just speak. Niggas gon' ball like pro day. I hate my bitch on pro day.
If I come, I get a squeeze on the mob. I'm on the run, bitch. I just took off on the cops. I don't need a charm, bitch. I need a lawyer in rocks. I got the drum, bitch. Ride the connects on these dots. Yeah, I just like cat today. Let me get a Euro paper tag today. When I've been a corner man, a rim, bitch. Bear, guess what the couch and say. Chanel, she can get a little tail. Chanel, fuck around and drop a few bags today. I just might do the whole dash today. Might you believe I dash today. Nigga might crew fruit biscuits. Trapping out of Incontinental. Bitch can't bake my check club. Bitch go to act like she trillin'. Say try to trip me, I check. Nigga try to pull out my red. All the niggas know it's take meds. Niggas stop taking my red. Woo! So all these niggas on top of the tree. I just sit back and smoke out a pound of weed. I got rollers galore, ain't no clowning me. I got voters with me speaking Chinese. I got fed up and throw a catastrophe. In the drop, nigga, my dog had them 10 key. Secret service, so everything is touchscreen. I had walked in a lump, then insert a key. Okay, had it, cake, baguette, stick carrots, no carrot, cake. Yeah, bitch, for God's sake. Stack up your racks, put it all away. Let's go. Polish your ass, polish your stomach, and polish your face. Polish your face. Stack up your cash, go buy rich Millie, that's all I can say. Woo! It's a whole lot of gang shit, whole lot of this and that, whole lot of ain't this, whole lot of cash over here, whole lot of playing. I spent the stash box on a little Mercedes. I popped at the last off and I end up skating. Take it, fuck these niggas up.
Uh-oh, the game in trouble. Started out small, now they paying me double. Yeah, you can drip check, baby, like mustard. Yeah.
Uh-oh, you better not trust them. Rotate them, all these hoes on shuffle. Money thing got a whole M in a duffel.
Bitch got a nurse, say she don't like rubber. She don't know that I know she be fucking my brother. Bitch, I ain't going out like no sucker. Yeah, West Coast smoking on Gusher. Yeah, Cartier watch shit bustin'. Yeah,
I done ran up a whole lot. Yeah, I don't want the twat, just top. Yeah, going up a whole nother notch. Yeah, can't be stuck in one slot. Yeah,
Levels, Rolls Royce truck in the ghetto. Elves on the wheel, wave hello. Yeah, bitch probably mad, I ain't deado. La la la, I'm not Carmelo. Word to the op, they gon' drop, better lay low. Haha, nah, I'm just playing, they can come out. Running up the money, I ain't never tryna run out. Yeah,
DJ Ball Main.
How you get it before it even come out? Cash. How you make $1 million a drop? Bad. Track how geeked up fast. My mama don't like it, she ain't got no swag. Gon' stay with my mama, I been in my bag. Yeah, I got a nigga fuck what I had. Yeah, y'all nigga need to give me my swag back. Go against me, get hashtag. Ain't stunning that nigga on past that. How you jacket Dior and your pants match? Roll running, bringing these bands back. You can take it how you want it, I'm saying fast. They done crump me up, I was laying back on the way, nigga give me my sand back. Hopped out on it with a chopstick. They done killed that boy with a hand scrap. You straight, ain't give me your man's down. Uh-oh, the game in trouble. Started out small, now they paying me double. Yeah, you can drip check, baby, like mustard. Yeah,
uh-oh, you better not trust them. Rotate them, all these hoes on shuffle. Money thing got a whole ounce in the
lying in the pocket, you the dirty looking just to fuck with me. Bitch, them bloods get touched for cheap. I sell 2 for 8 a piece. I might turn one of them to 3. If they say that shit was straight, I might turn that 3 to 8. I know B, I fuck with H.
What's up, baby? Take me out the
really had the bag for years. Pass along, I'm cashes too. Bust down, watch my glasses too. Text that bean, I had the food. Flip that screen, I see myself. RP Scooter, RP Lil Nip. That's how I'm sessions still get stretched. Free Lil Quiz, free Lil Dung. Bitch, you soon, nigga, on my son. Bust down, protect with chunks. I work baguettes for nothing. Don't make this shit about no money. Make that little bitch delete my numbers. I can't fuck her, now I don't want her. Close to 40s, all my pointers. Offset 40, this bitch fat. Ain't she trying to free my gas. Wouldn't have back down there like a mop. 6 to 9, bitch, don't get dropped. Hey, fuck it, I'm late. Supreme, not babe. For mass, get naked, I might start raining. Bring Marcel up in this bitch. Still Miss Nell up in this bitch. I can't tell if that bitch is real. I won't tell my nigga to chill. I'm gonna fuck about who get killed. I'm gonna fuck about who get bleached. Drop that fatty through that shit.
I got a big amount, I took a different route. I am the pick of the little. I was a juvie, it gave me community. I had to pick up some little. I want it easy, please do not tease me. I want my Yeezy to journal. This is the season, I got the season. Don't make me sprinkle you niggas. I got my reasons, you wanna please me. Send me the pussy, not pictures. Met her this week and fuck her this evening. She tryna freak on the liquor. Yeah, I am a boss on these bitches. Yeah, I post a boss on these bitches. Yeah, I have no thoughts on these bitches. Yeah, rocked up across on these bitches. Yeah, deal at the party. Y'all of the day, on some Prince shit. You know what they say? Me and my safe got a friendship. 10 on me. Been weight, flip weight, getting paid, getting late. Bitch made, took off 6 days, 6 tray. 6'4", bounce, bitch, bounce. Hood nigga. Favorite spot was the Waffle House. Patty melt with the hash brown. Trying to avoid all the pat downs. Trying to avoid all the lane holes. Weirdos in the background. Black out when I back out. Blow the horn for pedestrian. Short it ride like an equestrian. I bought the dress that she in. Red bottoms in his and hers. Got a rollie in his and hers. Got a car in his and hers. Walking the zoo and say pick a fur. Last night was a blur to me. This morning I got 2 with me. I don't know what to do with me. Going ape like the zoo with me. Got a tool with the screw missing. 2 girls in the pool kissing. Everywhere I go to ride with me. Cut these niggas acting too fishy.
Fuck y'all niggas on, man. Duffel bag forever. Just left V Live. Atlanta could never die long as Tit alive. Yeah.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I think I'm the biggest out. Got hits and I ain't even put them out. Lit and you can't even put it out. Got the Billboard melodies. Rapping something I do on the side. Crossed over to the other side. And I didn't even have to die. Got the money and I never show it. Let a nigga try and play heroic. Michael Jackson talking to me in my dreams. And he say you bad and you know it. Better Shimon my check then. I'm a J Prince investment. Niggas love to talk reckless. They see me like best friends. Got the same color FN. And I never seen the inside of a Marriott or a West End. 5 stars, nothing less than. Fuck niggas on your payroll. And you let them know the safe code. And you knew them for a month though. But you call them niggas big bro. You can move in and hitting hills and we still don't live by the same code. I'm respected everywhere I go. Nigga long live bankroll. Skip the rainbow, funny style shit, and straight to the pot of gold. Somebody everybody know. Sings God with the God flow.
High in the sky, boss, I can see it. High spot, and it's plush, dot, and it's lit. Screw chop, Gucci sauce, got him drippin'. For the cops, we can't be stopped, just admit it. Hey, hey, hey. Put the numbers in, call her lens. Bought a new Benz, lost more friends. Stretch my ends, money all in. Fucking a friend, breaking and bend. 110s, counting the ends. Stressing got thin, keep it FN. I gotta go, I gotta spin. I drove a boat, I drive again. I ain't got no note, I ain't got no rent. I am a goat, I am a man. We in the low, we smoking dope. We keep it close, you with the folks. Give me the dose, give me some dope. Little bit of hope, you already know, you know. Bitch, we the top of the sauce for the toppings, you know that they copping you off. They cleaning them out, but these bitches they hopping. I couldn't fall out with it, bro. Hotter than Taki, I like it, I cop it. Ain't nobody stopping the go. Smoke like they daddy, we sitting in the lobby, we just bring it out the whole flow. Getting high in the sky, boss, I can see it. High spot, and it's plush, dot, and it's lit. Screw chop, Gucci sauce, got them drippin'. For the cops, we can't be stopped, just
This kid drop out reach. Don't tune in right now to Westside Misfits. 3 p.m. 24/7, 365. DJ Loud, let's get it. Get in the mix, I'm in the mix. 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 Westside Misfits, get in the mix. Westside Misfits, get in the mix. Get in the mix, I'm 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 in the mix. Westside Misfits, get in the mix. Westside Misfits, get in the mix. Going live 3 o'clock p.m. We need some service, hit them in they DM. When I'm at the spot, go and get the pot. Cook and work while I listen to me mix a lot. They don't tell lies, they just stay fast. Hurry up, go and follow, it's Tay-Mac. Slick 316, be wildin'. Shout out those not a 2000. Get in the mix, I'm in the mix. 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 Westside Misfits, get in the mix. Westside Misfits. Misfits, get in the mix. Get in the mix, I'm 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 in the mix. Westside Misfits, get 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 in the mix.
Yeah. You are officially in the mix, baby. I am Miss Mix-a-Lot.
I am Dos Nada 2000.
I am DJ Lab.
And you know we got Slick 316 in the building with us.
Always.
Yeah. Hey, Slick. Hey, man, we already got everything going. We know we're a tad bit tardy for the party, but, man, there was traffic on 20.
Right. Okay.
So we already got our guest DJ in the building, DJ Ball, man.
What up?
Can we get some hand claps?
What up?
Yeah. So, man, it's so much. Oh,
and we also got a guest co-host.
Corey Moe co-hosting.
We'll give a clap for that.
Yes, honey, Corey Moe is in the building.
Recently turned 16.
Yes, honey, okay. 16, honey. She had a good time.
Oh, yes.
Yes, we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, just wanted to let you guys know, tap in, show love. I am actually going live for the very first time on TikTok.
That right?
Yeah, so I finally got my page up to where I can go live on TikTok. So I'm gonna try it out today.
Okay.
So we got DJ Ballman gonna put us in the mix. You know what I'm saying? All this is gonna go on today. I'm gonna try to stay on this live as long as I can, but I probably have to tap out in a little while just so I can flip over to Instagram. Maybe I need 2 more devices. I don't know.
You need 2 phones.
But I definitely got to give Instagram a little bit of this love, man. We're live everywhere. Just so you guys know, this is Westside Misfits Show. We're on every Sunday at 3 p.m. on Misfits Radio. We are the owners of Misfits Radio. So what we basically do is we allow our platform to be used by artists, by business owners, podcast hosts, DJs, whoever is a fit. We allow you guys to come in and use the platform and gain exposure as well as some real supporters.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate everybody that tap in with us. And we'll go over a little bit later on what other shows we have on every day of the week. We have something going on every day. So we have to make sure we keep you guys abreast of that. Man, of course you guys know we got to talk about this Omerratta situation.
She got the city fired up. There's a lot of folk mad.
Hey, she ruffled some feathers. We got to talk about this Omerratta situation. We're going to do that. We're going to talk about the Kanye and Kim case situation and, and it's just, we're going to tap into a lot of things this evening. Y'all go on and brace yourself. Get comfortable. Right. Get your drink.
That right.
Get whatever it is that you need, because I look forward to doing some Miss Mix-a-Lot videos showing y'all about these little trinkets with the alcoholic beverages.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that could be dope.
Yes, it's going to be super dope.
Your signature beverages.
Yeah, the signature beverages, honey. Real easy to make, but, baby, they are delicious. Don't take it from me. Take it from my clientele. Okay. I bartended the dopest freaking Super Bowl party last weekend.
Right.
Oh, man, it was so dope.
What made it so dope?
Man, just the whole ambiance. First of all, they had a house with the full arcade in it. Let me just start there. Okay. With a big old room.
Surrounded. The setting.
The setting, the people, like everything was just, the ambiance, it was just on point. Like, we had a good time, man. We listened to some old school Atlanta music.
Okay, Atlanta.
Yes.
Was it Metro Atlanta music?
It was real Atlanta music, man.
Or was it 285 music?
They even had some of that kilo.
The city been tripping. Somebody had to say it, though. You know what I mean? Somebody had to say it. You know what I mean?
Hey, look here.
I'm just going to sit back and laugh because I ain't from Atlanta, so I don't
have
no
fight.
Now, people from Atlanta don't know.
Right.
But I'm going to tell you like this. The people that's from the city felt it. Felt what she come like. It's like, we've been thinking that, but goddamn, we like to love everybody say when they say they're from Atlanta, but
the people that's in the surrounding area, those are our cousins. So we love them. But but you know, she had to put it out there. But you know, I always we was talking about when we first met Omerratta. 2017, right?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
So we did our very first interview.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, so we did our very first interview, and just being honest, we knew then she was gonna be a problem.
Yes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to
Just
music,
the right
she was a super dope artist.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
She super humble, came in, you know, spoke about whatever, just really, she was a really good artist, even a lyricist. So when you know, sometimes things don't happen on your time.
Godspeed. Like,
Yeah, it's always Godspeed. So it's kind of like this particular situation with Sorry Not Sorry will put her in a position for folks to go back and look at all the work she's done.
Yeah. She's super dope.
And can really focus, because they're going to focus on this Sorry Not Sorry for a minute, but it's going to be okay because they're going to go back and see the work that she's put in and see that she's a super dope artist talking about everything. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, you know, you have to
like,
do a little controversial type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Just to get noticed. You know what I mean? Just to shine a light on you. I think this did a lot. Because I'm saying the caliber, a lot of people that's commenting on it, you know. And really, she probably just needed the opportunity for people to see her, you know, and hear her. Because she been dope. Like, she been spitting. Like, the flow is impeccable. You know what I mean? She repped the city from day one. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, she ready. You know what I mean? Like, she been ready, but I think now people really gonna focus on it.
Yeah, they're gonna pay more attention, because like
you familiar with Omerratta, DJ Ballman? Yeah.
I remember her from the Instagram video she did downtown. They went viral.
Yeah.
I forget what she was saying, but she was talking. She had some real Atlanta shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, everybody was talking about her accent. And and everybody was like, "But if you ain't from here, you ain't gonna know what she talking about."
Right. I remember that. Yeah, when she was
that's the first time I seen Shawty. I ain't even know she rapped at the time.
Yeah.
But I remember her. Like, I first started seeing her rapping on Instagram before, like, Tokyo Jets.
Yeah. She been kicking them freestyle, like,
that's what she was doing.
And shit, you know what I'm saying? So like that was that whole wave of them, you know what I'm saying, them Instagram freestyle rappers and shit. Tote 5, but I remember when Omerratta was doing a thing for real. And what you was saying, you know what I'm saying, about like she getting that exposure that she need. Like, I was saying that in the comments, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm just glad she getting the buzz now, because she should have been on.
Thank you, exactly. You know that was the main thing. The thing about it is, it's funny how it worked for people sometimes, because you know people gonna people. But sometimes when you do something controversial and something that can have people kind of like discussing it, that's the thing.
That'll draw me in to go check your music
that'll
out for
make
real.
them go and check out other things that you've been doing, and see now when they tap in, they see the other work that she's put in, and it's like,
and see, the thing about that, whether they agree or not with what she's saying, everybody ain't gonna leave that page without saying she dope, she can rap. Whether you like, you know, I don't agree with it, all that shit there, but
you gonna
be like,
the conversation when it wasn't no debate about the bars. She was spinning. Everybody knows she was spinning.
That's how she cares about. Like,
but
listen to them bars.
So is the song about addresses, or are we talking about the culture though? Because it's one thing to say, like, you could do some Atlanta ass shit and it ain't got nothing to do with your address. You know what I'm saying? It's just shit that we do in the city. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say College Park or Decatur ain't Atlanta, because it's a lot of niggas that came out of there that really put Atlanta on the map for real.
See, the thing about it is, for our generation, I think that it was more for the culture. It was more about the South. So, like, when Outkast, because, like, Outkast and all of them, they always rep College Park, East Point. Like, that's always what they rep. But it was, to us, we Atlanta, but they did it for the South. Yeah. Like, we had something to say.
Where you from?
I'm from College Park.
You from College Park? Yeah. So I know how it feels for you being in College Park.
Yeah, because
College Park is Atlanta.
Right.
But when you break down the school system,
right, and the zone.
Okay, so then we talking about addresses. So then we talking about addresses. So we talking about addresses and zip codes. Y'all got that? We ain't disturbing that. But I'm just saying, you can't say that we not Atlanta, because
Atlanta. No. Not Atlanta in heart and spirit, but as far as the city, like the main,
but we always claim College Park, we always claim Grove Street. You know what I'm saying? We always claim Clay Coast. We always say that. But if I go to goddamn New York and somebody ask me where I'm from,
I'm gonna say Atlanta. Right.
Now if they say what part, because they know some shit about Atlanta, I'm like, I get specific. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I grew up on Grove Street, College Park, Old Natch type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now I can see that. I can definitely see that, because what happens is what happened is like, because really the only people that was really offended was people that wasn't from here.
I wasn't offended.
I don't know.
I'm not from here. I didn't care.
I know people on the south side looking like hold on, wait a minute.
That's because she named so many of our hoods though.
For real?
Most of the place she would name it was on the south side.
What?
She said Riverdale, Fall Park.
She said Riverdale.
She said Fall Park.
She said Clayco.
She said Clayco. She said Fall Park. She said College Park.
She said College Park.
Hold on.
She said the South. She said the South.
Play Sorry Not Sorry by Omerratta.
But B-Dot said it's not controversial when it's all facts.
It's facts. Yeah,
he been saying it. He said that's why T.I. can't be the king of Atlanta because he's from Riverdale.
But see, the thing.
He is not. He is from freaking back there. He went to Dog High.
He went to Dog High.
Hey, he went to school in Riverdale, but we were born on the west side.
But it's a lot of west side.
I'll tell you what B-Dot say.
What he had a lie.
Most of the west side niggas I know because they ended up coming to school in Clayton County. I went to Mount Zion.
Yeah, but see that.
And most of the folks
when you got kicked out
were born on the west side.
Yeah, and see that's the thing. That's the part that a lot of people didn't understand because like we from the west side. Mm-hmm. So when people was able or put in a position to get some coins, they moved to the south side. Mm-hmm. Like that was a power move for most people.
You gotta remember
from the west side to get out the city.
When they closed the project down, they was getting them vouchers. Everybody went to the south side.
Correct. Like and even when you got kicked out, most times when you got kicked out of school in Atlanta, you went to the south side because it still wasn't that far.
Yeah. Either Fulton County or you went to like North Clayton or Riverdale.
Yeah, like that's just what
it was. Or you went to Westlake or Banneker.
When Hodgin them did that, like they ended up going to the south side.
Most of the west side niggas I know from high school, I know because they got kicked out of Doug and May Washington and all that.
And had to come that way, Mm-hmm.
It's a healthy debate.
It is.
It's a healthy debate. So. I think if you going by facts,
I have no fight in this game. Kiso, we see you. K-Lady, we see you.
What's up?
We have no fight in this game.
Just for the record,
I'm a step back.
We're about to play Sorry Not Sorry by Omerratta, but just for the record, man, we're live everywhere, man. We're live on our radio station, which is powered by Live 365. We're live on our Roku station, which is our TV station that is powered by Roku. We're also live on Facebook, Instagram. I'm also live on TikTok. Like we're literally live everywhere. This is the Westside Misfits show, but we're on Misfits Radio and TV. Mm-hmm. Y'all look us up. You can get a hold to us. And look, independent artists, send us y'all music, man. We put your music in rotation for $0, man. Nothing. We don't charge you nothing to get your music played. And your spins count with us.
That's right.
Your spins count with us. So, man, look here. Give y'all some more information in a few minutes. Let's go, Loud. Let's see it, DJ Loud. Let's see what they talking about on this Sorry Not Sorry.
Hold on one second.
Sorry Not Sorry.
I might have had to say
Not Atlanta. Let's go.
Shot the video on
Dame la ciencia.
A soldier.
Big red in this bitch. This, Sorry Not Sorry. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but it's on me heavy. I promise it's getting ridiculous after this drop. Do not jump to no conclusions. I don't need these folks in my mentions. No, I'm too solid, gon' keep it a brick. I ain't going back and forth, cause I said what I said. I'm clearing the air, cause I feel it's my place. I gotta jump on the coke folk head. Y'all come to the city, get a feel for this air. And I wanna go home, I know you love what it taste like. But it ain't too far, we had to live up in these trenches. Y'all went back to the birds when they got up on them late nights. Look, we really ran through these streets. We ain't never get a break. So we speaking on Atlanta, I don't play right. But I'ma get right to the subject, ain't gon' beat around the bush. Answer this, if you say you from the A, right? Where's I know you from? What hood did you live? What hospital bed were you born? Look, I know it sound crazy, but I'm a A baby. I gotta start pulling for card. We had to live in this zoo where you don't make it out, so I don't give a fuck what they say. Look, if you niggas ain't grow up in APS system, you bitches is not from the A. And you from Gwinnett, nigga, rep that. Perpetrator step back, talking about you from the outskirts, could've killed that. Rep where you from and don't rep where you home, no. Air Force climb around the world, know they felt that. Earned out my stripes and I got my respect. The whole city know I'm a beast. Look, if you not from this side and you don't know the facts, just chill and repeat after me. How that part, it's not Atlanta. it's not Atlanta. Lithonia, it's not Atlanta. Nope. Claycoat, it's not Atlanta. Nope. Decatur, it's not Atlanta. Nope. Gwinnett, it's not Atlanta. Nope. Roswell, it's not Atlanta. Nope. Fort Paul, it's not Atlanta. Nope. Lynburn, it's not Atlanta. Look, the North, it's not Atlanta. No. The South, it's not Atlanta. No. You niggas, it's not Atlanta. No. You bitches, it's not Atlanta. No. Big Rudder on 2 Atlanta. I had to get through Atlanta. I'm talking about the 1, the 3, and the 4, the old, not the new Atlanta. You thick? They gonna be mad about that one. They gonna be big mad.
Okay, I see what you talking about. What you say? 4 times, they don't mention something about this South Side now.
Who you think she's shooting at? I think she's shooting at Lotto.
Yeah, Big Lotto.
When she came on the track, first thing she said was Big Riddle. That's the first thing that came out of my mouth when she came on track with Big Riddle.
I think she's shooting at Lotto.
She said 4 different neighborhoods on the South Side. And then at the last one, she said the South is not Atlanta. Now, you know, she got that song. She from Clayton County.
She from Morrow. She
went to Morrow. She went, I think, Morrow or Mount Zion, but she from like Riverdale. You know what I'm saying?
So it's bigger than me.
But her daddy done locked in Clayton County, like way, you know what I'm saying? And College Park with way back. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
She got a stain on the South Side. She good. But it's like, you know, she got that. She always say she talk about the South. You know what I'm saying? She got the South Side song. She the rich ass, bitch ass from the South, all that shit. She made sure she said the South land now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I think she was shooting that goddamn Lotto. Now, no real beef shit.
I don't know if she's shooting at her, but she letting her know I'm on your ass.
Probably just trying to get some buzz just to make, you know what I'm saying? Makes sense. Real beef though, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I don't think so either. But yeah, it makes sense though. Okay, so that.
I got a question for Cora.
What's up?
Cora, you was in Chicago. And they ask you where you from. What do you say?
I said Atlanta every time.
Atlanta.
I'm from Atlanta.
But where exactly are you from?
I am from Riverdale.
But when you out of state though, it ain't no way that you finna be like, I'm from Riverdale.
You gotta say like,
you gotta be like, I'm from Atlanta.
If I'm from out of town, I mean nigga from Atlanta. First time for Anthony, we went to high school with.
Right.
That's first.
Well,
where you graduated from?
To be straight up, she would have said Riverdale. It's a Riverdale in Chicago.
Yeah, so
that's what I'm saying.
They would have
like, that ain't, you know what I'm saying? So it's a Riverdale in Chicago.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So that, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, when you go other places, you definitely got to be like Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like you definitely got to be like,
the funniest
I'm from Atlanta.
thing
That's
though,
what it is.
the funniest thing to go somewhere and ask somebody where they from, and they say Atlanta, and you be like, oh, okay, what part? And they be like, Norcross or some shit. You like, man, that ain't no goddamn.
Right.
Like,
but if a nigga say Decatur, you ain't gonna twist your face up so hard.
Oh, well, Decatur, that's Atlanta. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Decatur, you know, you splitting hairs trying to separate Decatur from Atlanta.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga tell you from E-Point, you gonna be like, all right, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You splitting hairs, bro. Like, come on, man. But
yeah, so that makes sense that with the song, but I like the controversy behind it. It's a healthy talk, you know what I'm saying, healthy discussion or whatever, and then you go from there and you just basically
I'm gonna tell you who
else you got.
Everybody who went to Atlanta public school system is laughing because we know what the hell we done been through.
I was just about to say that. I think I said that the last.
Y'all motherfuckers saying y'all from Atlanta.
Like, you
y'all niggas ain't
went through what we went through.
Y'all might say y'all niggas ain't went through what we went through.
Right.
Right.
Put that on everything. Like,
so we
it's
felt
a
that. She
difference.
said ran through the jungle and all that shit. Like, bruh.
Yeah, like it's definitely a difference. Like it don't make us. The thing about it is, it don't make us no better than nobody else.
It's a little different,
but it's a whole different experience. Let me just say that it's a different experience. Like when you grew up in APS school system, like because we went to church in Atlanta. We did everything in Atlanta. Like our mama was super West Side. Like she was born in the Bluff and wasn't leaving. Like. Mom, you can leave the West Side. Nah, I'm good over here.
To leave.
Right. She's like, nah, I'm good.
Right.
So you know, like it's a whole different walk. But I could be very, very transparent when it comes to
Man, you ain't gonna never hear nobody from the city talking down on somebody. Claiming Atlanta from College Park or East Point. Nah, hell no.
Nah, because they're my cousins.
Come on, that shit like split hairs. But to hear her rap about it. And really do a good job explaining it a little bit.
Yeah, it makes a difference. You know. And then like this one dude on my Facebook page, like he used to always be like, man, what zone? If you ain't claiming no zone, shawty, you ain't got there Atlanta. So yesterday, his post was the post that I was like, what in the hell happened? And I'm like, what happened? He was like, yeah, this little young girl, she done brought out this song, man. Man, I want to go and give her a hug. And I'm like, what? So, you know, now I'm tapped in because I'm like, what in the hell happened?
Right.
So he like, man, I've been screaming that junk for years. Y'all always be getting on me saying, I don't know this, I don't know that. But I do know if you ain't grew up in no zone, you ain't from. I was like, OMG, who in the hell left the gate open?
Tricky too, and the deal with the police. You talking about if you ain't had to deal with APD on the street level,
yes, I'm telling you, it's different.
I ain't never had to deal with the Fulton County. I don't know how it is, Fulton County, all that stuff. But I know how it was dealing with the APD coming up.
So maybe DJ Ballman could give us an idea of what it's like dealing with them other jurisdictions because we don't know. No, I'm dead serious though. Because you know what's so crazy? I don't get bothered on the South Side. You know, like.
Hey man, let me tell you something. Clay County Police, one of the worst in the damn state of Georgia. You understand me? Clay County Police do not be playing. You understand me?
For real.
4 deep, man, 4 cars deep.
Let me tell you something.
2-3 niggas in each car.
I got red that. Hey, anybody watching this shit right now, tap in the comments. You know what the fuck going on with Clay County Police. Them boys are not playing Victor Hill crazy as hell.
Oh, that is.
You know that man got a federal indictment right now for tying niggas
up. For being white folks.
Tying niggas up in Clay County jail, man. I'm trying to tell you.
But the only reason they fucking with because he was doing the white folk. If it had been all black folk he was doing to it, would have been nothing.
So you mean to tell me he got so big that he tried it on a white person?
Yeah, right. Shit, everybody.
Yeah, he lock your ass up, put you in one of them crazy chairs.
When Victor Hill come on deck, everybody got to look at the wall. The man ain't playing.
What?
Man, that man, that shit there, that man, hey, it's crazy out there in Clay County. That shit, you don't want to go to jail in Clay County? They do not want to go to jail in Clay County.
Let me tell you something. I forgot I got hemmed up in Forest Park one time. The judge asked me, was I retarded? Are you on drugs, Miss Cameron?
And that's the
I
worst
was
part.
like,
and then be the worst one. It's like it's the small jurisdictions in Clay County even worse. Lake City Police, Forest Park Police.
Oh yeah, see, I guess I don't go that far.
Stop. College Park Police, hell no. You don't want no smoke with College Park Police, and they ain't got no real jail. You don't know where you going.
Right, you don't know where you might end up. Oh hell no. Well, let me tell you this.
Kayla said she hated living in Clay County.
Oh yeah.
They got me one night for a tag violation. They told me I was in a stolen car. I don't have my own goddamn car for 3-4 years. They told me that motherfucker stolen. Right out and gave it to her.
Right.
Okay.
It's
I ain't
yours.
gonna argue now.
It's yours,
It's
sir.
yours.
Take it.
Cleared it up later. They were like, "Oh, it is yours. You just had the VIN number on you." I said, "I know it's my goddamn car. I'm paying a note on it. I got this from a goddamn parking lot. From a dealer. Right. I got right out there. Okay. It's stolen. Damn.
Right.
But shit, when you come from when you come from outside 285 and shit, like you always got to come to the city to do everything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All my cousins and shit, my homeboy. They all had cousins and shit that lived in the city, so I was always down here. You know what I'm saying? So I had my problems with APD and everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done had my problem with the Cobb County Police. You know what I'm saying? Cobb County. They don't fuck with Cobb County Police neither.
At all.
At all. Period.
But
that's what a lot of people was bringing up. They was like, well, she out there in Cobb County. And I'm like, yeah, but when you Google the address, honest, it's Atlanta.
But it's unincorporated, so it might as well be this shit don't count.
Yeah, it's in Atlanta. But you know, a lot of people yesterday didn't even know that it was in Atlanta. They didn't know that Truist Park and Cumberland Mall addresses are Atlanta. A lot of people didn't know that.
285 right there.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know that that's their address is Atlanta.
People don't even realize even Jonesboro come up as Atlanta. Like Jonesboro right there, all that shit come up as Atlanta.
It's parts of the city of Atlanta that's falling in Clay County. Like it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just that's why I'm trying to tell folks. You can't tell these people. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Just go with it.
She really said that to piss everybody off.
Right.
She did. She got the job done. She gonna get all the buzz she need. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, she kind of knew that people was gonna get mad at her.
Yeah, because it's controversial. But you know,
I'm gonna rope some feathers.
I'm gonna rope some feathers. Yeah, I'm gonna rope some feathers with this one.
Put the damn pants on. It look like a dress. You know, he knew that shit was gonna look.
Who
like
did
a
that?
You remember on the cover of Thug?
Oh yeah.
It was overalls, but the way he was standing in the picture, it looked like a dress.
Looked like a whole
dress.
He let
people think it was a dress for like 3 years.
Right.
Cause he's like, nigga, y'all talking about it. Everybody, you had to go see my album just, you know what I'm saying?
That's
just
right.
So you can see it. So you probably gonna hit play.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Just to see what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is
I think she gonna gain a lot of fans. People gonna pay a lot more attention.
Easy to say no. Any publicity is good publicity.
Okay. Well, yeah, when it comes, the one thing about it, when I was just gonna say, especially when it's free and it's coming, like the thing about it is, cause I don't think it's gonna be like no negative
it ain't.
Type shit.
It's
like
something
people
been saying forever, but she kind of like put it in a record and.
Yeah.
Right.
But I understand. I think if a man said it, it would have been different.
Well,
I'm just
I say all them cities had their own mayor, etc.
Right. So yeah. I mean, hey, he got a point. Yeah. But yeah. So, I mean, Omerratta, I'm still room for you, girl.
Pete say that the real Atlanta is Bankhead, Simpson Road, and MLK.
Right. I mean, it is what it is, but you know, like we all at Atlanta, like I said, we all cousins.
To y'all Atlanta folks' defense, I'm from Chicago, city of Chicago, not Evanston, not Riverdale, not none of that. And we would say the same thing because dealing with CPA, the city of police in Chicago is like dealing with New York police. They are just as They are just as bad.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, they are. Man, I was walking down the street with literally a gold chain on one time. And they threw me up against the fence because I had a gold chain on. Like literally, that's how bad they are.
What the heck?
They are terrible.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
I understand that because I went to Chicago public schools too. So if you're not from that area, like, then you not understand. You go out to Evanston, it's all roses and birds chirping.
But Chicago, like, is this considered a metropolis like Atlanta is?
Yeah. Chicago is metro. Yeah, they're metro area.
I think Chicago metro area way larger than
Chicago is really big. Like when you go out to the hundreds, that's still considered Chicago. It stops when you get to like 137th Street. Then that becomes Riverdale, Illinois. Then you got Calumet. Then you got Dalton. Then you got all those outskirts, Harvey. People in Harvey think they're in Chicago, but they're not because they're all the way on 135th Street, 165th Street. That's not Chicago. That's like Markham, Illinois. You know, the city's changed different.
Yeah.
Chicago is within a certain amount of radius. We have a certain radius. Like you go west up Madison up to, I forget the name of the street, but that becomes Oak Park, Illinois. So it's a radius.
I know people saying something about quad cities or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is that?
That's still not Chicago.
Yeah, like that was some other part. I was like, what the hell is that?
I mean, I think you could take any major city and write a song like this and break it down and say certain parts.
Yeah, and get
They
what
said that
you
about
want out of
Yonkers
it.
in New York. They were like, Yonkers ain't New York for real. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, for real?
Yeah. They don't consider like
if
people.
you're not the 5 boroughs, I think, right?
Like if you're not in the 5 boroughs, like Yonkers is a city that's outside the boroughs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like White Plains, like people from White Plains claim the Bronx, but it's not.
Staten Island, they even talk about Staten Island, New York, and part of it.
Well, honey, I think she did her due diligence. She wanted to get a little controversy going. I applaud her. I mean, hey.
Nah, salute to Omerratta.
Yeah, she definitely like. I just want people to go and just kind of look at some of the stuff she been doing, man, and see that she been rocking. She just had to do a little something to ruffle some feathers.
Like she been her freestyles are immaculate. You know what I mean,
so that's what I'm looking forward to. So DJ Balmain, hey man, we're gonna get in your business in a minute, but can you get us in the mix? That's right. Hey man, we got DJ Balmain in this guest DJ.
I gotta feed the streets. My pistol gon' bleed the streets. Ski mask on my face. I gotta cheat to stay ahead in this picture. Drink soap like it's liquor. Street life, I have you catching up to God quicker. Sticker, AK-40 to your lipper. Let the chopper bang on you like a blood or a cripper. Flipper, so much bread, I'm a gymnast. Made so much money off of dummies,
I'm Mr. Body Catcher, Slaughter Gang Soul Snatcher. Ain't no regular F-150, this a fucking rapper. No capper, street nigga, not a rapper. Chopper hit him and he turned into a booty clapper. Smith & Wesson, a 4L gang reppin'. We done
this shit and had these pussies dropping like some motherfucking.
DJ Ball Main.
Yeah, nigga, I got a real addiction for this cash. Yeah, nigga, I got a real ambition for this cash. Yeah, 13 years old with a shoe box stash. Yeah, I'm always up to something, never sitting on my ass. Nigga, this giz I got my skinny sagging. Nigga, I told that Gizak with a passion. Nigga, I told that Gizak with a passion. And I talk a whole lot of shit cause I can bag it. It's up there. Bitch, my heart cold. My last name Moncler. My pockets fat swole. No, I don't eat curves. Ain't trapping ain't dead. These niggas just queer. I'm sipping color pepper syrup. Ballin' hard just like the beard. Yeah, and Larry Bird, I'm shooting shit. I know you heard. 10 toes never in no herd. Nigga, I call shots. Money talking, what's the word?
Yeah. I'm fucking the bitch in the pants. I'm fucking that bitch in the paddock.
DJ Ball Main.
We fucking all over the house. She said ain't no teeth on your car. Yeah, you took the words right out my mouth. I took the bitch out of her county. Then dropped the bitch off on the south. I nutted all over her face. And now she look like a cow. Let's go to Sandra Pay. This bitch about to spring out the house. Monica Lewinsky. Pass me your friend ski. I did a spin ski. Out of a bin ski. Everything is fancy. Music in the pantry. 20-foot Christmas tree. This is how Christmas be. Ride down McAfee. 2-gun pistol P. Yeah, real right blood. Bullying the old my club. Yeah, spider well spuds. Kicking my pimpin' no crud. Young nigga so bossed up. Might as well smoke me a Dutch.
Emeralds, green diamonds. Hater, they slimy. Call code and pilot. These go by your stylist. Thought that you vibe at the highest and we in cahoots with that pilot. They look at you cupping the street, but her little goose got her mind.
Flicker to the dog like a dish.
DJ Ball Main.
She slept at the house, I bought her a fish.
What's up, mate? Got cake, mate. Got cheese, mate. Got bread, mate. Got cups, mate. Ooh, no fucks, mate. Give no fucks, mate. Mate. Out of shape.
It's up, mate. I bust, mate. I bleed, mate. He bleed, mate. Got cups, mate. No fucks, mate. Let's fuck, mate. Fuck my clan, mate. Fuck shit, let's splash, mate. What's up, that shit, let's splash, hey.
Fucking online, we don't fuck around with y'all. Fun time, this shit, yeah. We prepare fish, nigga, caliber. Trench cold on a nigga sleep. Wipe his nose. Wipe his nose. Wipe his nose. Wipe his nose. Wipe your 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 nose. Double the cussing, you double the loving, I double it up. Jump in the business, jump in the truck, and the truck in the truck. Checking it down, and swirling the pound, and fucking it round. Fucking online, we don't fuck around, and y'all. Fuck, mate, want the picky featherweight. Want the cash, I bake the cake. Ain't what's resume. I just like no mate. Chain on hydrate, mate. Get no sleep, mate.
Yo, Nick, pass, I got a little bitch from the hood, I call her gang, she don't play with that bass shit. I be fucking this NBA nigga bitches, you know I ain't never gonna say shit. New contract, babe, like I play ball, little boy, ain't nothing to play with. I told her pull up, she told me she can't, her nigga be sharing location. I was riding in the ghost with a ghost gun, seen you out with your kids, so you old one. And my man in the can while you taking out the trash, you gon' pop with the mat like don't run.
They up here, they all get high, you ever had a foursome. It's too much cash for me to hide, I had to get a little bro some. I fuck around from time to time, I don't show no emotion.
But when he died, he had the racks, he had to make a go for him. I hang with the hitters who train the killers who send all the niggas on slow run. I got me a check and I brought me a cat and I went on the block and they know none. I hang with all the murderers, I'm paying all the lawyers for the murderers. I'm putting all my lust on the murderers. You don't wanna see me with the murderers. Yeah, Rolls Royce swerving, famous bitch curving. Seen you out in traffic, you was looking nervous.
Ran it up on accident, they thought it was on purpose. I know for a fact I'm blasting mine, I never get too worried. 100 racks and 100 still like cursive, I been selling verses.
One time I lied to style my song, I ain't gon' buy no bird. I'ma style on my mind when I slide, I ain't gonna.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I the whole gang bleak, two-tone, fuck it, roof flow, penthouse, roof flow, scooter beat, Juco, he piping gang, he juiced up. I don't need smoke, but if I did, my blunt be too stuffed. Fuck it, I won't bust it, now I pull out it. Got 2 sticks inside the couch and it's a pull out. Yeah, I'm on my gang shit. Whole gang bang shit. Whole thing gang shit. In a Benz, I'm tryna lane switch. Show shit, yeah. Still free Lil Johnny, I'm with roll with. Deep inside, they know I whack 'em, just be on cool shit. I got this fully automatic, you can't run through the back street. Straight up out the yeah. Everybody got a blick, and they with it, yeah. Shawty give me head, shawty give me dumb head. Lil' bro on them person, he gon' chew it just like gum, yeah. Freely deep, hot the can, know he going dumb, yeah. She gon' charge you for that pussy, I ain't trippin'. You a bum, yeah. Stick with a drum, yeah. Holding one, holding head, yeah. Let's get it, let's get it.
Whoa, blick it, fuck that, stick it, 21. Knock him out his britches, switchy on my glizzy, drum hole 50, tryna stuff all my ox in this damn
DJ
switchy.
Ball
You
Main.
ain't heard the rundown, savage, get your ass gunned down. 21. Central drive to G-Block, I done heard about every gun sound. You know when that stick go off, it's different, you can feel it in the ground. You know if you chose that side, it's over with, you can't never come around. Hey.
DJ Ball Main.
You make me feel so good.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Money coming in a hurry. Niggas on the run, eating like Norris. Sound like a kingpin, but Ryan from me. Got my first plug out of California. Yeah. Peso stack, yeah. Dior hat, yeah. I've got wag, yeah. Ain't had nothing to do with that, yeah. My fleet orange and black, yeah. On concrete I tap, yeah. What on the neck ain't tap, yeah. Alkaline white strap, yeah. DBS it, she got her bust down, she bust it down like she naked. And the trap been hot, told her come and dance. Didn't have no AC on, all we had was only fans. Pinky ring, summer, limousine, got the Maybach truck, bought the Maybach car, a partner. You ain't seen what I done seen, these lenses called Lisa G. Gangsta music like Easy E's, when it come to trapping, I'm 23. Moonwalking like Billie Jean, my pistol balls, my kitchen clean. Everything got cut, dope like a razor blade and amphetamine. Money coming in a hurry. Niggas on the run, eating like Norris. Sound like a kingpin, but Ryan from me. Got my first plug out of California. Yeah. Peso stack, yeah. Dior hat, yeah. I've got wag, yeah. Ain't had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, Gucci shorts, Gucci socks are showing. I hit dirt for a box of ones. Hit a lure and let the thoughts have fun. He acting like me, that is not my son. He might be the two, he is not the one. The shit that I do, it is not for fun. Everybody gon' go, you is not the con. I can ice like I'm tryna get a knot on my arm. Got sticks in this bitch, we don't got no alone. When the heat didn't work, you just stole to get warm. All the nigga down bad, he supposed to be home. Stuck around for too long, I'm supposed to be gone. Let them folks do you wrong, you supposed to be strong. If I had to, I still can go post in my zone. I got some houses to trap out, I got a whole house to stay at. To raw, you know how I play it. I don't gotta tell them, they know what I'm saying. 5 million blue, let them know I ain't playing. Back of the back in here, while later. You wanna fuck with a nigga, just say that. McLaren fast, it belong on the racetrack. None of that bullshit, you know I ain't play that. I had a clean up who come through and spray that.
Chopper kinda old, but a new clip. Shoot your ass, put you on a news clip. Hope with tulips, smell like tulips. Put you in the ground right next to the tulips. Nigga talking shit on the other side. Tell that pussy nigga I pull
DJ
up.
Ball Main.
Said work to his he ain't push weight. Nigga did pull up. By the time you look up, nigga done cook up. When you turn away, a nigga done took up. Got her in a suite, looking like a hooker. Jumping on the bed like Jimmy Fly Snooker. I take her to the mall and I pocket book her. You tryna spend time, nigga probably book her. Yeah, I'm tryna fuck her. Fuck her like I used to. I don't believe in karma, but I believe in Kama Sutra. Put one leg on the other leg. Then I skate away like Winnipeg. And I'm through fucking with these lame niggas. USC roll like an Easter egg. Got a lot of shooters in my repertoire. Got a dope spot called Escobar. Remember when I used to play basketball? Now I'm out here playing ratchet ball. Come on.
Big bank, all I do is get bank. Okay. Niggas hating on me, but they bitch ain't. So conceited, I don't think my shit stank. $400,000 on the Mustang. Come and kick it with a Westside nigga. Think I ain't about that action, wanna bet my nigga. Hey, all day thumbing through the check, my nigga. Boy, you broke, you can't even be a threat, my nigga. When you talking to me, say it with your chest, little nigga. I pull up on your set and make a mess, little nigga. Okay, I got a kilo of gold, 36 O's wrapped around the neck of a dope boy. Gold yacht, Master Prezi diamond in nose, and just paid cash for a Rolls Royce. A true trap nigga, I don't sold everything. Trouble man, hustle gang, I'll go everything. I say trouble man, hustle gang, I'll go everything.
Hey, okay, DJ Ball Main. Honey, tapping us in with some Thug, some T.I., some 2 Chainz. I mean, I could pick 2 Chainz out of a lineup.
Oh yeah.
Like he could just rap the name of the show, and I be like, that's 2 Chainz.
Yeah.
Like
he got a voice kind of like Snoop a little bit.
Yeah, like you just
know
him from anywhere.
Tip got one of the voices too.
Yeah, Tip do too. But like it's so crazy because like the Atlanta lingo is so different. Like we could pick each other out if that makes sense out of music. But like our ATL lingo is something to bargain with, and people love it.
Yeah.
Like they love it.
They Pussy P right now.
I'm trying to tell you.
Everybody so that shit starting in debate though.
So what is that?
It's just mean like player.
Yeah, Pussy P, but the world eating it up now. They had like Gunna was the first one that ever said put it on wax.
But see, that's the whole thing about Atlanta though. Yeah. When Atlanta do something,
then it makes it's a different. It's the culture.
But they been saying that shit in the debate for a minute. I got folks from the debate.
Hey man, LeBron James got his press conference last night and said he pushing P, bro. Listen, go when you get a chance today. Look at LeBron James' press conference last night. LeBron with a straight face at the All-Star shit talking about he pushing P.
Whoa!
I said,
wow.
man, come on, bro.
Yeah, it's the culture.
It's the culture, bro.
They
like,
love it.
Come on, man. They sop it up.
They really, I mean, like for real, they really do. So
and if we break it down, if we go to talking shit, we lose a lot of rappers that claim Atlanta. We go holler about niggas ain't from the city. We lose a lot of rappers.
Right.
How the niggas I just played ain't from the goddamn
from the city, but they from Atlanta.
We got a few, but we lose a lot of them. Like we lose 2 Chainz,
Outkast.
We lose Outkast,
Gucci.
Nah, Gucci East Atlanta now. East Atlanta's own city.
That means Gresham Road. That is not
no, but now hold on, we finna debate this. Gucci man, Atlanta, East Atlanta man, Boulder Crest. East Atlanta.
I'm just
Boulder Crest shouted now. Hey, come on now. That's
what he claimed though.
That nigga say Gresham Road all day.
You know what? That's right there with him, but he.
I'm just saying.
Ask Gucci, he gonna say he from East Atlanta, man.
Talking about that Texaco on Gresham Road.
No, he talking about Texaco on Boulder Crest. That was the Texaco sit on the corner of Boulder Crest. And all that little fault right there.
Yeah.
It don't even matter because Gucci don't even tap in with us no more.
Yeah, Gucci
no,
I'm just kidding. Gucci live in Miami now, man.
Yeah, he on a whole other level. So look, DJ Balmain, okay, I just gotta know, what does Balmain mean? Where the name come from?
So my name Jermaine, you know what I'm saying? By birth, you know what I mean? Balmain really on some real shit. One time I was just goddamn. So when I was trying to figure out what I was gonna go by as a DJ, well, matter of fact, this shit started way before that. On Instagram, when Instagram first came out, like I was fucking with different, you know what I'm saying, Instagram handles and shit, and fucking, I think I seen this Balmain sweater.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, and I like the sweater, so I was like, that shit hard. So I just changed that to my Instagram handle. So my Instagram handle was Balmain for the longest, but I had a hyphen in between the L and the M. You know what I'm saying? Because I spelled it with an E. You know what I'm saying? My name ends in an E. The clothing line don't have an E on the end.
Right.
So I just like the way that shit sounded. You know what I'm saying? So I just used it as an Instagram handle. And then when I started, you know what I'm saying, getting back into my DJing and shit, it just made sense just to go with that because I already had built a following on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Whatever following I had built organically just by being me. You know what I'm saying? Based on that name. So, and that's what people would see me and be like, what's up, Bob, man? You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't know me about for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas that know me for real call me Map. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if they ain't know me for real, they knew me off Instagram. They just like, what's up, Bob, man? I be like, bro, you just call me Map. You ain't got to call me that.
Right. So, how long you been DJing?
Man, for real, I started DJing back in 2007 at South Carolina State University, man. Like, you know,
really?
I'm on some bullshit, though. Like, so... I was in the band in college, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
First time I ever DJ'd a party, I was in the band in college, and goddamn, we had went to an away game. I forget who we was playing, but we came back that same night, and they was on the bus talking about we was gonna have a party. We was gonna party when we get back to school. So like, it was this one house that we used to always go to the party at, and for whatever reason, like I don't know if the nigga that was supposed to DJ didn't show up or something happened, but they ain't had no music. And I had my laptop. I had came straight from I got off the bus and went straight to the house. I ain't even go home. So I still had my laptop, my book bag. I used to do homework on the bus and shit. So I was like, shit, I got my laptop. I got a gang of music, you know what I'm saying? I had shit from back home because I was in school in South Carolina, so I had all the music from back home. I come home and get all the music from home. So I was like, I got a gang of music, you know what I'm saying? And I used to play music on the laptop, like on the bus as we be riding home, shit, type shit. So I just plugged into the speaker. I remember we had one of them radio aux cords that you use in the car.
Oh, no.
And I plugged it into my laptop. Laptop had all kind of viruses. That's like LimeWire and bear shit. That's how, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had viruses all over my shit. Like the fucking first hour into the party, the laptop shut down. Started skipping that shit. I had to take the battery out that bitch. These niggas beatboxing on the wall and shit while I'm trying to reset the computer.
Hey, that sound like the humble beginnings of the Westside Misfits.
Right.
Our first DJ, we had a DJ. He was playing some shit out. He was like, I want to be the DJ. And he came with a guy. What was it? Chip. Chip came here with a cell phone. We were looking like.
How this gonna work?
I was so down bad, man. So like, and I did that shit for like a year. Yeah. Like I used to scratch it with the mouse pad, had to click it in one finger and scratch it with the other. Like I used to do crossfade, all that shit. I had to learn how to do it, but my shit was raggedy. My setup was raggedy. So anyway, I moved back home to Atlanta after I left school, and I was trying to get into the DJing scene in Atlanta, but it being so saturated by then. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all them niggas that from like DJ Geronimo, Pretty Boy Tank, all y'all niggas, man. Shout out to all y'all niggas, man. Y'all niggas paid the way, bro. You feel me? Like, these niggas like Geronimo and Silver Knight and all them niggas, they already had the city on lock. You wasn't getting nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and I ain't had, like, I was broke. I ain't had no turntables for real, you know what I'm saying? So I was like starting from scratch. So I was like, fuck it. I was damn running around my homeboy, Michael Montana, shout out to him, you know what I'm saying? He was doing his music thing. This before Do It came out, you know what I'm saying? So like, I was running around with him. And then I'm trying to do the road manager thing, and then I got some trouble, and I just went to the military, right? So I stopped DJing for a while. I was in the military, came out, and I started doing private security. So one way or another, I ended up working at Escobar and doing security for Escobar. And I was the head of their security for like 2.5 years. Shout out to Chains and Snoop, for real. So like Snoop, one of the Chains business partner, man, she came to me one day. She was like, why you doing this shit? You know what I'm saying? I was just like, I mean, I got to make some money. So she was like, you too smart for this shit, though. You should really be doing something you really want to do. You know what I'm saying? Channel that energy into something that you really want to do. So the pandemic hits. I ain't got shit to do. I can't work because everything closed. Ain't nobody need no security. I'm not working. But I still could DJ. And I always been fucking with music the whole time. You know what I'm saying? I always like played instruments. Like I said, I was in the band in college. So I always fucked around. I always kept music close by. You know what I'm saying? So I always kept my ear to the street, tapping into new music and shit. And then doing security, I had made so many contacts with people in the industry and shit. I already had established kind of like a little network in the industry already. So I bought me a little controller for like $200, set it at the house, and just locked in for a year. You know what I'm saying? And had to pick that shit back up. And I just hit the ground running, and it was like riding a bike. You know what I'm saying? Once I came back outside, it was over with.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So remembered all that stuff. That's what's up.
Yeah,
so what you got going on now? Like what where some of your gigs that you do now?
You can catch me Bar Vegan on Wednesday. Every Wednesday I do happy hour at Bar Vegan. We working on some more stuff at Crew and the Crew locations in Midtown. Shout out to one on Southside. Jessica, what's up, baby?
Bar Vegan is where y'all went to for real birthday. Oh, okay.
Right there, kind of where we was in Ponce.
Yeah.
Ponce City Market. So,
okay.
Yeah, and sometimes I do their Fridays every now and then. I do their Friday happy hours or whatever. So I'm over there doing that. Trying to work on establishing the podcast situation, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just and I'm trying to get into some audio production. So I'm finna go back to school, you know what I'm saying? Learn me something else to get into, you know what I'm saying? Another avenue into this shit. So that's what we're doing.
Like that's what's up though. Like when it's kind of weird when you start off when you had them humble beginnings. You know what I'm saying? Like you just kind of remember like who would have thought that them not having a DJ at a party, a college party, would
happen to have my laptop outside.
Right.
You know how many people get forced in a situation like that? Don't even know. Like, man, how I get this? You know.
Right. Yeah. But I honestly feel like that's like God's timing though. It's like you can do it. You know you can do it. Like you be doing it at home. Going to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like God be pushing you all night now. Like you like I ain't even ready.
My first DJ software was some old bootleg. My homeboy had on one of them white CDs you get from the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? And he had shit on it. He was like, bro, I'm finna put this shit on. And I think, if I ain't mistaken, I think it's because he was a DJ. And I think his laptop fucked up.
Oh, okay.
And he needed to use my laptop one day. And he was like, bro, I'm finna put this software on there. Then you download this shit for me. I'm gonna come pick the laptop up when I gotta go to work. Can't pick the laptop up. He would do that shit every now and then. So I just had it. I used to be in the room just fucking around. That's how I learned I could do it with my fingers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
That's how I knew I could do it. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, fuck it, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? But I knew my computer was trash. So I was like, dude, we won't.
But we got about 40 minutes on the
right. For real. Right. No cap. And all y'all niggas in the band, so I know y'all niggas know so y'all can sing and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Y'all better get to it.
Figure it out. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? That was when no music started with the claps and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was
so
like,
what did you go to school for?
I went to school originally for music education. I ended up switching it to music production.
Cool.
And then I dropped out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I went to college for the experience, man. I went to HBCU, you know, I was in the band, you know what I'm saying? I had all the fun. Got to do all the, you know what I'm saying? All the everything that you get to do in school. You know what I'm saying? So like.
So you wanted the experience.
I mean, yeah, I think when I was going, I was like, I'm a graduate. I went with the intention of graduating. I got there, I was like, shit,
I don't like
this shit.
Let me
Like, I
tell
don't like
you
this
something.
shit, but this shit cool. You know
I
what I'm saying?
regret every day that I didn't go to a HBCU. Like, I went to Georgia State. Back then, it wasn't even no damn housing.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't get housing until, like, I had been there for a couple of years. But I really, I feel like I missed something in that experience because most people that I talked to who went to HBCUs, they like, girl, we partied every day.
It's different. I got one good. I did get that experience, and before I went, I wasn't drinking or smoking.
Same, bro, same.
Before I got to school, bro, I don't know what the hell I was doing. But when I left, I was drinking and smoking.
I came home in that song. It was on.
Before then, though, like you go to college, you be just fish out of water, you know, I'm in there trying to figure it out. And then I'm so old school. I'm from the time it wasn't cool. Like it wasn't cool to smoke. Like,
oh, okay.
I'm from. That's how old I am.
That's how old you are, right?
I'm from the time with.
They alone looking at goddamn crazy.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
And then that get high, you know. So it wasn't really cool. So nigga was sneaking and geeking.
Right,
you know,
right.
It wasn't for your glaucoma back then.
Yeah, you know, you couldn't say that. But I just the experience. Most people I know picked up a few bad habits. You get good habits. You meet people from everywhere. Because I remember the people that I met, and I was like, damn, you know. And you meet a lot of people, but you also you can pick up some.
Man,
I started going to
about 9 years.
Right.
About to throw for about 9 years.
When I originally moved down here was to go to Morehouse.
Oh, did you?
Really?
I was really going. Yeah, I wanted to be Morehouse man for real.
Okay.
So I went to Morehouse, and I did go.
Yeah.
I went for like 2 months. I was down here for 2 months. It was just, I think what set me off is I went to the store or something to get something, and they was like, we don't sell it on Sunday. I was like, oh hell no. Yeah. So and I don't even drink. Yeah. I transferred my shit back to University of Illinois, Chicago Circuit campus.
Because they didn't sell stuff.
It was already slow for me. I mean,
so you
like back then, 96, like 96, 97.
Yeah.
It was real slow. It was like real, you know.
You had to wait for Freaknik for some shit.
Like,
to pop
cause
off
I was getting I was getting my secondary, you know, my master's degree, and I was like, I'm gonna go to Morehouse. I'm gonna do because I had already, you know, I'm going to Morehouse. Fuck it, I'm out of here. Yeah. Man, I was struggling. My grade was dropping.
My dad told me Morehouse or no house.
Right.
Morehouse or no house.
I'm about to log off, but thank y'all so much. So with you, when you cause like I know, cause Jasper went for a music major as well, right?
Yeah.
From what I can remember, I remember him going to school for
I think he went to
major.
Morehouse, then he transferred to Georgia State. I don't know. I think it's music major. Jasper got the hell up out of there. He quit school all in one pop.
Yeah, it
ain't for everybody. Like it really ain't. Like
real.
Well, you have to really be in it. You have to.
Well,
really
it was
be
for
in
him. But you know, you get them decisions. He had a decision. They say he was working with Dallas. He was like, "We finna go to Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
We finna go to Nashville to work on this album, or you can go to work." He working at the hospital and going to college.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Nah, I'm going to
Nashville."
Right. And went on to Nashville.
How you make that choice, right?
Yeah, it was a different one. I mean, you know, our mama, she looking at him like, so you quit your job and school
to go there
and one walk
to live. He said, "Yup."
Well, one thing about the music industry that we learned over the years is that you got like it's super.
You
risky.
get that fork in the road, like you get to a point where you get that fork in the road. It's kind of like, damn.
For
real. Like
from what I hear, I'm surprised any of y'all made it out of Freaknik 95.
Man, let me just say this.
I made it through all of them.
I'm surprised y'all made it out sane from what I hear.
Really?
Let me tell you.
The ones before that, like everybody talk about Freaknik, like
it was 93 and 94. 94 almost got me killed by my mama. And it wasn't even my fault. I was riding with my friend and got caught in traffic. I didn't even know what the hell Freaknik was. Let me just say that. Okay. They was like, oh, you know, this the college students. We still in high school, so I'm like, I don't want to be with them old people. They was like, but no, it ain't like that. Man, we get caught in traffic by Greenbrier and sat there for like 5 hours. Could not go up, could not go back. I'm like, what the hell?
And
that was fun.
Being 6, 7 years old, being in the car, and his booty shaking on 75.
Right. And you like
75 used to be a goddamn parking lot.
Literally.
I looked at one free Nick. I was over there for that's when I had that van. We had a van full of girls, and I would let my blinds up on the van and had the little scroll like club lights, and they're in there dancing. So everybody just crowding around the van. Nigga, I look up. I see Snoop Dogg. I see Snoop Dogg peeking in my goddamn front of my van. I'm like, that goddamn Snoop Dogg. Looking in my goddamn front of my van. I'm like
that's how Crockett used to be though.
This like 94, 93, some shit like that. I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
You know how hot Snoop was back then.
Right.
Like he walking around just like a regular.
Right.
Him and all that. I'm like, man, that goddamn Snoop
But
Dogg.
you know, people didn't understand that when people came to Atlanta, when celebrities and stuff came to Atlanta, you know, like they came regular. Like they was regular. Even now, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, you know, they gonna stay on their P's and Q's, but like we didn't like bombard them with the starstruck type.
It gets so tricky now.
Because you can see them in the mall.
The reason it's so tricky now, so many rappers dying over, just dying. Like, we didn't think nothing could happen to rappers to Big and Tupac.
Yeah, we
like
didn't.
Before then, rappers were like superheroes. We like, can't nothing happen. But after they killed the top two rappers, everybody like, oh man, anybody could get it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's tricky now because a lot of rappers dying, and a lot of them ain't no street niggas. They just dying for being rappers.
Right.
Like, and having a tough talk. You know, I hate rap now has come to that.
Right.
Even if you're a rapper, you still got the tough talk. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Everybody no tough goddamn guy. Every rapper ain't sold no dope.
Everybody experience
I just looking at it all, I'm like, how the hell so you telling me everybody, come on, man. Like, you should be able to
go around with all these niggas been kingpin.
Like, come on, bro. And really, most of them ain't been that, but they've seen it. A lot of them, and really what separated a lot of the good rappers, they could be around shit enough to see shit going on with everybody else and able to talk about it.
See, a lot of people would say that's not authentic if you ain't do it, though. You know
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that either. But
yeah,
I know
that's
that thin line in hip hop where it's like, if you ain't do it, then you can't really. It's not the same as you can't. You know what I'm saying?
Most of them ain't did it. I promise.
I already know most of them ain't did it. I already know that.
Seen it. They may have seen it or got folks around them who done did it.
Right.
Yeah, most of you motherfuckers talking about shit they done seen. People that,
I know most of them.
All these bodies they didn't caught.
Hell no, man.
All these murders.
No.
Nobody tell them they sound like that. So it's like, but there is a contingency of people in rap that feel like if you wasn't the one out there doing X, Y, Z, if you wasn't the one. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
it don't count.
Why could it just been the money man? You know what I'm saying? I seen all the dope. You know what I'm saying? I know about all the kid those. I was just the money man.
I seen it.
But that's because the thing about now, my thing is, back in the day when 8 Ball and MJG was rapping, they telling these stories, like we was engulfed. Like, we like, oh, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of them stories they were telling.
We knew they wasn't real.
We didn't think that they was doing that shit. We thought, like, they made it believable because they on wax, they telling a story, and it sound good, and they lyricists. Yeah. So we thought it was just super dope.
Now I'm gonna tell you the funny shit,
Why would it have to be real?
I'm gonna tell you what, I ain't gonna lie, what a nigga did think. I remember I used to think Ice Cube was the biggest goddamn gangster. Because you know when NWA came out, they talking that shit.
Yeah.
I felt like Ice Cube was the biggest goddamn gangster. He was talking about this and that.
Right.
And that's when we first started realizing that a lot of times, you know, they're just writing about it. They just writing.
Right.
It's just it's poetry.
Exactly.
And I hate now that they take a lot of this stuff these rappers saying and use it against them in court.
Right. Oh yeah, they definitely.
That's just so low down to me.
They'll take your Instagram post and use it one.
Like, I think that's low down as hell.
A lot
you don't
of
take these gangster actors and line them up. They do some shit and line up the shit movies they been in and say, remember that movie you was in when you did this shit right here?
Right.
We knew you was doing that shit in real life, but they doing that shit with these rappers.
But see, the problem is these rappers, instead of just telling stories, they doing this shit, and then they rapping about the shit they did.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's songs out here, these niggas is naming these niggas one by one. Like, I killed this nigga. This nigga died over here. This nigga died on this street.
And you like...
And then the police in there listen to this shit like, I've been wondering who the fuck...
Right.
Damn.
Glad I tapped in. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Let's follow this nigga. Now let's go back
Got
and
him.
check his phone.
literally.
Got him.
They dumb as hell. This generation is hell, bro. Like, this generation so much hell. Like, we thought the good rappers that rap like Jigga, they rapped about how they used to hustle and you would say, all these niggas gonna rap about how they get high and use all the drugs and
kill everybody.
Yeah. That somebody was saying that shit like the rappers used to be the dope boys was the rappers, now the junkies is the
now
rappers.
Everybody wanna rap about how they
but
is.
But no, that's true. Like like back. Well, I always say our generation because like we 40.
Yeah.
But like we wanted to be like New Jack City. Like what's the dude in New Jack City? Now they want to be Pookie. Like we bro, we don't respect.
You don't get high like I get high.
Right, you don't get high as me. Well, how high you get? Why you got to be so high?
And why your drugs so much?
But Cat Williams say, how high you got to be?
Right. No, seriously, I really be wondering that. Like, I distinctly remember going out to Southside 617. It was a club on Jonesboro Road back in the day or whatever.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, I know, right? It's been a long time. It's just story time. I gotta tell you.
Slick say they do shit for followers.
Well, and I guess definitely. So. I guess that's to gain attention.
It's an attention game.
But I remember going to this club, and I remember people just smoking. And I'm just like, how high do you, like, you can't get no higher, right? So why do you keep firing up? I'm not understanding. You ain't even giving your high no time to be blown. You ain't giving your high no time to come down. Like, bruh, cut it out. Because at some point, you're going to need something more than that.
How you smoke weed, drink lean, pop a perk, do an Adderall.
And expect to be functioning.
Right.
I heard.
Like, what can you get done?
I heard a young dude he was trying to get some green. And he was trying to explain to the dude the green why the green wasn't working. And he asked him, like, well, what was you doing? What was you doing when you smoked before you started smoking? He was like, man, I popped the perk. I did this. And they said, bro, that's why the reefer not working.
Right.
Bro.
Right. Like, you can't. You ain't even giving it enough time.
All this other shit, highlighted ain't working.
Right.
Yeah, you on too much shit.
Right. Like, seriously, I don't understand. I'm like, how y'all functioning on all that shit?
It's a whole new generation. I just wish, I want to embrace, like I love music. I think music is play a big part of everybody's life, all our lives. You know what I mean?
Of course.
And I just want to see a point. I want to see music get back to, like, I was talking, me and my brother was talking the other day, talking about music, why it didn't kind of like R&B like them withered away. They didn't merge it so much. None of the young kids want to be actually soul singers or R&B singers.
Yeah,
even the ones that can sing, they don't want to. It's not cool for them.
They ain't making money.
So
like
now
that.
they doing like this thing where they they've been doing it forever, but they merging with the genres or whatever.
They
but
tie dollar sign.
They call it trap. They call it trap and beat now.
Trap and beat. Yeah.
But really, Beyonce really started this shit for real. She was like one of the first person I can remember that like did R&B music over trap beats. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so like now you get then you end up with the Summer Walkers and the Scissors and the and like them some dope artists and they got good voices and shit, but like they're not really making
but they've merged
pure R&B music. You know what I'm saying? Like they really just like and for real, the rap don't really sound like rap because these niggas singing too.
Yeah.
So like you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. They done merged it so much it ain't even a line.
All us old niggas talk about current music. We got somebody who listens to the current music now, and we ain't asked her how she feel.
How you feel about the music now?
Slick, how she feel about it?
I mean, like I don't know. I like more like melodic type rap. I don't really like lyrical rap at all. Actually, it doesn't do anything for me. But some people I know my age do like it. I mean,
like if you had to choose like your favorite musician or your favorite artist,
I might have to go with like XX and Tasha. And
really?
That's my favorite artist.
Okay.
But like, I'm like,
I know who your favorite artist.
The one
for
that got
Who my
killed in
favorite artist
Miami.
for real?
Rod Wave.
That's why when she first said melodic rap, that's the first thing came to my mind was Rod Wave.
Rod Wave. Wake up in the morning. First
like,
thing I listen to is that man.
You like Moray?
I love Moray.
I like Moray.
I like one song by him.
I gained a new kind of like a different kind of respect for him when I saw him in concert. So J. Cole, we went to see J. Cole earlier, like September of last year or whatever, for Ariel's birthday. And what J. Cole did was put him on the beginning of the show or whatever. So so he was, he allowed him to come on. And the exposure that J. Cole got him, because a lot of people didn't know.
Well, his song, I think his song kind of got bigger than he was.
It was one song that he had that most people knew.
Quicksand,
yeah. But the other songs that he did, like he had quite a few dope songs. And I was like, okay. So when he performed or whatever, it made me go back. Once again, how you go back and just kind of see what they've done. And he had music with Mo3 and
he on Mo3 new album.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he had all kind of music, and I was like, okay, I kind of like him.
I heard him at the barbershop for the first time. I didn't know who the nigga was.
Really?
You heard the Quicksand record?
I heard Quicksand. They had the Quicksand record playing on the YouTube little playlist and shit. I was like, who the fuck is that? So then the nigga, he just went on, clicked the nigga shit and just let it ride.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this nigga straight.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's how I was when
a lot of artists
I was
like that.
he's
you give him a
super
shot,
dope.
you know what I mean?
But I honestly, I'm not going to say that I wouldn't have known about him, but to a certain extent, I wouldn't have known as much about him had he not been on that show with J. Cole and him. And his music, like, it wasn't, like he talking about real life. He talking about some of the stuff that they've done, but it ain't on no dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, no, it get caught up type. So, but I enjoyed him.
I think what happened, man, with the rap game, they sensationalize a lot of stuff so much that people feel like they ain't got no story like that or just as rough or that people ain't gonna accept them.
That's true too. Like I don't like the way they sexualize everything. Like, that's what get on my nerve. Like, they sexualize
Who's the main predator of that? Who's the main corporate of that, though?
Who do you think?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I don't know.
It ain't too sexual for me. I love it. I'm thinking.
Well, no, I'm saying, like, they sexualize everything. Like, it's just weird. I don't know. I'll revisit it, but they basically.
Like who, though? Who you talking about?
Like, I don't. Okay, so say, for instance, like, it was this. I was just talking about this the other day. Okay, so the baby, like, I love the baby. I loved his relationship with his daughter, all of this stuff. And it was, I guess, a picture of some sort that was really a video or something that he did with his daughter. And then I didn't like the way people was coming for him, like, you don't sit on your lap, da-da-da, like.
Oh, he was in the bathtub with, I remember.
Yeah, you remember, like, and it's like.
He had on shorts though. He had shorts on. He was in the bathtub playing with his daughter and shit. People was like, why you in the bathtub with your little girl?
Yeah, I don't like that part of it. Like,
I think that's society in general though. I don't know if
that's that's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't like the way society is now making it. You know what I'm saying?
You damn near can't do shit without somebody saying,
it being creepy.
Like,
I'm like, bro, that's his daughter. Like, don't do that. I guess
he wasn't
too,
butt naked.
It's from people's experiences too.
Yeah.
Sometimes people's experiences make them like that. It's just that I just didn't care for that. But did y'all hear about him getting into a fight with Danny Lee's brother? And now the brother suing him.
Man,
He's so lame, bro. You done talked all this shit about you gonna file on the man.
What I'm saying.
Then show up
on
somewhere.
site is gonna be on
Danny
site.
Lee's brother talking about getting this man, I'm gonna fight you, I'm gonna do this and that. Then see the man and walk up on the man like, come on, bro. Like, ain't nobody finna let you just talk that kind of shit. Then come and get in their presence. Now you wanna.
He pushed the button on you. Now you want to call the police.
Now you got the cop.
Now you say you gonna sue him. I was crying laughing when I seen that. I was like,
he lying.
Really? Nigga, you gonna sue him and you the one who was popping your shit?
But then before he put the lawsuit out, he gonna come on. He went on Instagram and was like, if I had more people with me, that shit would have went way different.
It sound real like. I was like,
bro, how you popping shit and you just got beat up? Now you want to go sue the man?
It was a one-on, like it was.
It wasn't a one-on-one.
What I'm saying
it wasn't a one-on-one, but you can't put
been.
yourself in those. Listen. You can't put yourself in that situation, then holler about it wasn't fair.
Right.
You seen them folks, you seen him, you seen him with his people.
Right.
Your best bet is you ain't got your people. You go the other goddamn way. I'll see him again later. That conversation you want to have, You got the same conversation somewhere else, you know, whatever.
My thing is this. Like, first of all, the baby is with folks that's she's probably hired to protect him.
Yeah, they gonna protect him. They even
or he feeding them, one of the two.
Like, but however it go, they supposed to be there. Yeah, like they supposed to protect him by any means. So
you know they ain't finna let you walk up
how
on him.
you
And if
expect
you ain't
to
never
just-
seen the baby ain't no big dude. That dude little, man. That dude
And
short.
it's like,
you know, he
dude,
no
how you
but he
expect
short.
to just walk up on him and just be like you was gonna?
Man, you gonna get what you gonna get what
supposed to do.
You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes, man.
But I was just too tickled when I saw that he had sued him. I was like, well, damn.
That's a good move. That's a good move.
Start shit with somebody and then
Talk
sue
shit.
him.
It's on site when I see you.
And
You know
then
what I'm saying? Like, that's why you got jumped. Because at the end of the day, bro, you already threatened me. So I don't know who you in here with. I'm on your side. I'm in your city. I don't know who you here with. My people don't know who you here with. We finna beat your ass.
And you
anybody
know they
with
ain't finna
you.
let
But
you have
I wonder did he know he was there?
He
Probably
said he saw
not.
he said he saw him and wanted to go have a conversation. Wrong time, bro. You done talk shit.
What kind of conversation he wanted to have?
He didn't
Right.
want to have
He
no
wanted to fight.
conversation
What
with
kind
you.
of
He wanted to fight. He really
he
thought he was
he
gonna
thought he
get
wanted
away.
a
what he
square
deserved,
one.
right?
He
He
thought he
ain't
was
getting
gonna
no
get a square one. You ain't getting no square one, bro. I'm a millionaire. I'm not finna go outside and have these folks circle up like we in high school, meet on the playground at 3 o'clock.
Ain't no fair one, man.
What's wrong with you? Like, you gonna catch it where I see you at.
It ain't even like no foul type situation these days though, cause
It can't be.
Slick
Too much gunplay.
say you can't get on social media and want to be a gangster and you're not.
right. I mean you can, but the results are him.
Right.
Shit that come with that.
That's my motto.
Right,
You play
clearly.
stupid ass game, you get stupid ass prize.
Like for real, like I was just torn up though when I saw when I see that caption about when he is suing. I was like suing, the damn nerve, the audacity to start some shit and then sue. That's terrible, but I think it's gonna get thrown out once they see the evidence and stuff. Like, bruh, what?
Once the judge see that video of that man talking about when you come to LA, it's a problem and all that other shit.
On that first on-site situation.
All that shit.
Oh, really? And now you suing him. Boy,
Look,
you is something
Let's
else.
talk about your brother. Have y'all seen the Kanye Netflix thing yet?
No.
I saw the first one.
You saw the first?
Yeah, I saw the first episode.
Have you seen it? Y'all got to see it.
Yeah.
No, but go ahead and talk about it. I ain't seen it.
Kanye West got a documentary. So they did a documentary with Cootie and Chike. So they basically followed him around from, I think Cootie met him like right before he wasn't even popping yet. He was still doing beats and shit.
He had the Rockefeller
in the hood. Yeah, he wasn't even on Rockefeller yet. So he got down. I think this was like right around H to the Izzo came out.
2001.
Yep.
Going
Yeah,
into two.
no, I think on the thing was like 98. Like that thing, the documentary.
The footage went back. That footage went back to 98. That was the first time.
That's the first time they met. Yeah, that's right.
But he moved to Chicago. But he moved with him like
To New
right
York.
after 2001.
Yeah, 2001.
So the first video was Kanye at Jermaine Dupri party. I think.
Yeah. For the BET Awards and shit. So yeah, it's a documentary, but it's a 3-part documentary and shit. So they just put out the first part of it, and they stopped right at the part where he get in a car accident.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
wow.
Goes all it covers like the part where he was mainly doing production, showing him trying to get on as a rapper, and it kind of showing everybody kind of playing him. You know.
So that's all I want to talk about, because there was a part in there where he goes in there and he plays. It went through the wire. It was
the one. All falls down.
It all falls down.
All falls down. Yeah.
So he goes
That was
and
one of
it
my
shows when
favorite
he
ones,
walking
too.
around. He basically bum rushed Rockefeller offices and was going to different people's offices and playing it, and they was just playing them. So
Really?
bad.
But see, I heard the flip side of that though. The flip side of that was one of the A&Rs that he actually owned that. I think he A&R now for QC, but he was A&Ring at Rockefeller then. He said that was like his 10th time in there doing it. So it wasn't like that was everybody's first time hearing them songs. You know, I think he was going in there for the cameras to show him in there. You know, but he was saying that everybody made a play like everybody was playing, and it was like we had already heard that song over and over.
Word.
So you know that's why it kind of looked like they
Okay,
playing.
that makes more sense.
You know what I mean?
I was like, damn,
it looked like they was really.
They wouldn't even get that nigga no feedback. Like,
Yeah, but they said that was like his 10th time in there, and you know you could tell that
he knew everybody in the label. Like he was, they was dapping him. They knew what he was finna do. They might even try to stop him.
Oh, okay.
He was just walking in
so
people like it was one part he walked in these folk office and they playing some music. They listening to one of them Dipset songs.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that
boy,
Cameron
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
He took the damn Cameron shit out the CD player and put all falls down on. And then start rapping. And then people start coming in, like the lady on the phone. She like, you know what I'm saying, hey, cameraman, they got to go. I'm on the phone. I got to take this meeting. You know what I'm saying? Like Kanye just standing there like, damn.
It shows, man, his growth. And really, the best part about the first episode was his mama. Like, his mama spoke life into him.
She's dropping gems on that
Let me tell you something.
Like, to have one person, it don't take but one.
Yeah, because he was the only child.
She put that life in him and told me he was a star, like, you know, and he was like, you think I'm not humble enough, you think I'm too much? She's like, nah, you can't tell a star not to be a star, you know what I'm saying? Like, she tell him, don't turn your light down, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. And a lot of times we'll do that, you know, if we think we coming off arrogant or something, we'll turn our light down trying to, you know, that'd be the worst thing, you know, you can do. Like, let your light shine, you get a chance. That's
the thing about it is, that was what a lot of people, the feedback that I got, like a lot of people were saying that she was that life. She was
can tell that,
you know, she was the one that kept him going.
Yeah, and he ain't been the same since she
and so they can see how when she passed away, how he's dealt with it and feeling it. Because, you know, a part of a death when it comes to a situation like hers is guilt. If I hadn't made it, she wouldn't have been able to afford this. Then she would still be here. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things that go into play.
A lot of survivor's remorse.
Yeah, a lot of survivor's remorse when it comes to your mother passing and you feeling like you could have maybe stopped it or didn't. It's kind of weird how it works, even though we all know, like, we don't know the day or the day nor the hour.
He probably felt like him being in that position made her feel like she had to look a certain way.
Right.
You know.
I mean, maybe she always wanted to do it. She just never had the means, and now he had the means. He wanted to make her dream come true.
Exactly. That's the way we can look at it. But the person that actually is in that position is kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can see what his.
It's like it's like as a parent, like if you send your kids out there to go play football, or baseball, basketball, whatever, and they go get hurt, and you like, damn.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I paid for that. You know what I'm saying? I took him to practice. I don't want to brought him to the game. And shit. Now he out there with a broke leg. It's my fault.
Yeah.
But I never even pushed him to even want to go play. Because he didn't say to me about playing football. I asked him if he wanted to go play.
Yeah, I put him in this shit. Like, so like it makes a difference. So I could definitely see how his life completely changed. You know, once his mom passed away or whatever. But I can also see where he's always been a little weird.
Oh yeah,
like he didn't just start off being the way that he is now. Like
the confidence he have now, he always
he always
spoke kind of how he speak now.
Yeah,
you know, here I'm a genius and I'm this and you know I know what I got. You know, so I think that comes from just him having an unbelievable belief in himself.
Absolutely, but that's what I'm saying. But you know, like most people, like now they don't. If they don't have a chance to see that, they don't understand that this is how he's been. Like he ain't just being this person now. It's a part of who he has always been. And I always talk about how certain things can't come out of you unless it's in you.
Yeah.
But I think this documentary is going to shine some light
through this first episode. Like I could see, you know, man. Like I understand a lot more than I did. I thought I knew a lot about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like I could see like everything that was going on at the time frame, like putting it in the time frame of him coming up, even through the late '90s as a producer, just really trying to being like, if anybody know that road, that's a long road. Them giving them beats, and that's from the time. It ain't like it is now, where you can send out computer, send out tracks. You had to, we laugh about this now. You had to literally make beat CDs, and I remember we used to have to take runs to Delta Dash. Like we had to get to the West Coast at a certain time. We would have to literally get the CD or the data or whatever, and go to Delta Dash to send it off, and that was like late '90s, early 2000s. The shit went like that up until like 2004, 5 maybe. Like you had to literally physically mail some shit to somebody. Like niggas now, that shit seem crazy to these kids now, cause all they do is get on the computer and shoot it over there, shoot it up.
You just had to go get in the studio.
You had to get a beat. You just send your beat CD and send it through the mail and wait for the mail for somebody to listen to it, and
And look, now wait for somebody to accept it and say they got it. Because you liable not to.
And then they might not like shit on the motherfucker.
And they might like it and steal it. You feel what I'm saying? Like it was a gamble.
And he was talking about how he used to have to walk 20 blocks. He had no money for gas.
Yeah, for tax. He was saying he was in the studio, and somebody, I forget who, some big artist though, they had hit him up and was like, "Yo, somebody got somebody in the studio. They want to hear your beats and shit." But he was 20 blocks away. The nigga ran because he was trying to catch him before he was leaving the studio.
Just to play beats.
Didn't even know he was gonna like the shit.
Right, but you just take it like it was a gamble.
That producer role, like, I look at these little producers now that's around the city. Like, I seen a lot of them on the come up. Like, a lot of them. Like, when Jefferson had a house, like, out there, they just come, like, a lot of them dudes would come, this like in 2011, they would come out to the house, you know, and do beats. And I see them now, like, these motherfuckers is, like, huge.
Yeah. They
and
doing
that thing.
First
got to the city, just mean people, you know, just going around, and they talk about how they slipping through. Like, it's crazy. Like, that producer road is a long road till you get to the point. You thinking people make it and they just blow up. Nah, it's a road.
Nah, it's definitely
it's microwave.
Because that
nobody showed it the groundwork.
Exactly, but I feel like to a certain extent that a lot of people don't show the groundwork that's like in our generation, because back then, like, we didn't really record shit. Like, we didn't
no access to that shit.
Yeah, so it was different. Now for the generation like right before ours, I feel like they'll be the ones to kind of show that groundwork, the ones that actually was recording. Because when you think about it, our mind went to these children record everything now.
That's why it was so special for that dude to quit what he was doing to go follow Kanye. Like Kanye didn't have a record deal.
Yeah.
Like, when he found out Kanye was possibly finna get a deal, he packed up and said, "Man, I'm finna go move, and I'm finna film a documentary and show the process."
Yeah.
Of the whole thing. So they got.
But what are the odds of that though? Like,
yeah, because like right now it's like just like, for example, we talking about Omerratta earlier. Yeah. Let's say that was her first song, and she put that shit out, and now she overnight superstar. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily a superstar, but like, she overnight got a buzz that's gonna give her a platform to take off. It's up to her, but what she gonna do with it.
Right.
But like, a lot of these kids see that. A lot of these motherfucking kids that seen that video yesterday had no idea who she was before yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So to go listen to her shit and go grab a whole new set of fan base is gonna project her to a whole nother level.
Absolutely.
Out of nowhere, and then somebody that's seeing that saying, "I ain't know who this girl was yesterday." You know what I'm saying? All I gotta do is find the right piece of content, and I can drop it, and it's gonna make me take off.
Yeah.
As opposed to like how Kanye had to do it.
Right.
And, you know what I'm saying?
Put in that.
Putting in work. You know what I'm saying? Getting rejected, getting turned down. Like, you'll never see another DJ DJing off his laptop. You know what I'm saying? Have pictures or have videos of him DJing off his laptop because he can't afford the turntables, or he don't have access to shit like that, or because he just started doing this shit a minute ago.
People hide from the struggle now. Like, you know,
only gonna see him when he at the club. You know what I'm saying?
Right. We gain strength from the struggle, whereas children now are embarrassed by it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they embarrassed by certain things that for us we wasn't really embarrassed by. Like, we just knew what we had to do in order to get to the next level. But like now, and I really say that it's because of like social media and people having access to every damn thing, and they recording everything. It's like, it's an embarrassment to them. Like,
I'm like Denzel Washington. What's the consequences for us what's the consequences for access to too much information?
What we get now.
Yeah,
it's a lot of consequences for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody think they can do everything. You know what I'm saying? And somebody got to be a worker.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't be a boss.
Exactly.
Everybody can't work for themselves.
You can't you can't do everything and be a master of none.
Right.
That's one reason why a lot of times, you know, you will dibble and dabble in different things, but once you get something and you get to the point where, you know what, I might want to perfect this, do it. Right. And then go to something else. Like, don't dibble and dabble in all these different things and nothing is like a scatter, because that's just what a lot of these children do now. You know what I'm saying? They're
trying to figure out what's gonna hit, what's gonna stick. They throwing shit at the wall trying to see what's gonna stick.
Yeah, but they don't understand that whatever it is, you got to put some work into it.
Yeah.
Like they want it to literally be a microwave situation, and it's like
this my motto. Success don't come before work, no other than the damn dictionary.
Exactly.
So.
Like for real, like you meet talented people, man. Like I always say, hard work beat talent any day. If you a hard worker, like honestly, you could be talented as hell, and if you lazy, it is not gonna matter.
Mike Vick, prime example. That motherfucker ain't read the playbook.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He won his way all the way through Atlanta without knowing the plays.
That motherfucker didn't know what the plays. They would call the plays. He wouldn't know what the plays was. He just snapping the ball doing something. But he was so talented that had he just put in the extra work of just watching some film, reading the playbook, not even about getting in the gym, because obviously he was in good shape. He was running his ass off. So it ain't even about physically. You got the physical aspect, but mentally he wasn't mentally focused enough to put that work behind the talent.
Right.
Because then when you put the work behind the talent, then you can go crazy.
Become a beast.
You know
I'm telling you, like it opened up so many other different doors, man, and it's like, that's why, like that's one of the main reasons why a lot of people now in our generation be trying to pour into, you know what I'm saying, into the millennials, because it's like, y'all gonna be fucked up in about 10, 15 years. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all gonna have a rude awakening that you ain't even got to have, because your parents, a lot of the parents done went through that for you. If you listen. Like our parents didn't know shit. Yeah. Our parents didn't know. They had no clue. They was winging it more than we was. You know what I'm saying? Like, because at least during our time, we were able to tap into like internet and stuff. You think about the generation before us, they didn't have the resources that we got. They had nothing.
I look at it right now. If anything you want to know, you can find out now.
Now, yes.
Like you literally everybody got a phone.
Yeah.
You literally could type in anything to find out all the information you want to know. There's no excuse now for not knowing anything you ever desire to learn.
Ain't nothing new under the sun. You ain't the first person to have that question. How many times you done typed some shit in Google and that shit pop up?
And it's already popping up. Exactly.
How many motherfuckers would think about this shit?
Right. Right. And that's exactly how it is, though.
That you think it's a weird ass shit. Like,
somebody already been on that.
Somebody already on that.
And then Googled it.
Exactly. And they want some information.
Googled it, realized there wasn't no information on it, did the research, found it, put it on
now.
And now, go find it.
Come on now. Like
that. But, had that shit.
But that's how it
when you used to Google shit, and like shit probably might not come up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you might have a question about some shit. It might not pop up on that motherfucker, but now you can find that shit anywhere.
It's on now. It's there. Like it's accessible. But that's why I'm just like, hey man, look here. These people had to really work, and I hope a lot of these artists and stuff. I hope they go back and look at the documentary, especially.
This is gonna be one of the biggest ones on Netflix, I think.
I surely hope so.
I think if any artist right now that's not taking their time with all these documentaries and all these biopics coming out, and even down to the Wu-Tang thing that they had on TV,
everybody
the documentary
was talking about
and the scripted show, like you got so much information in front of you of what not to do to not get fucked. You know what I'm saying? In the industry now, that like if you sign a bad deal, that's on you at this point.
Right.
Because you've had it ain't a secret. It ain't like when they was in the 80s and when hip hop first came out, and a lot of these motherfuckers had never even had access to no damn record deals and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like nobody even knew nothing
about it. So they just off top trusting what somebody gonna tell them.
I know
but now it's
and all that shit. Now it's different. Like you know when you go sign that deal and they put $250,000 on that table, they gonna get that back.
Yeah. Absolutely.
One way or another. Now you can go but they still doing the same shit, going to fuck it off on cars, fucking it off on chains. You know what I'm saying? I know you got to get your shit together so you can look the part. You know what I'm saying? That's what part of that shit is for. But at the same time, you got to put that money.
You got to have some sense.
You got to. They got to
put it into yourself.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And like but these motherfuckers don't pay for marketing. They don't pay for PR. They don't pay for, you know what I'm saying, studio time. These motherfuckers are still recording in that free studio that they recorded their YouTube video that got them signed in. saving that little check. You know what I'm saying? And still tricking that shit off in the club. They
I
not going.
was just about to say, Slick say everybody go to YouTube school.
Exactly.
Right, like for real.
YouTube University. Ain't nobody there putting their money back into that.
To learn how to do everything.
Marketing dollars.
Yeah, like it because that's my whole point in saying. I bet who know the most from you, the people that use YouTube the most, like we all use it, but like I know for the 35 and up group,
fixing cars,
we get into the depths of YouTube University because like we got that patience. We want to know how to do it. We want to know how to save the money. Right. We want to know how to do all that. If you look at the videos that's viewed by 35 and younger, they quick to the point. Like you even listen to the songs now, the length of the songs now. 2 damn minutes. Man, look here. We danced to some shit for 4-5 minutes.
Hey, I'm going to tell you the funniest thing.
Played it even shorter than that. If the song 2 minutes, you might play it a minute and a half.
Yeah.
What was that song by Lil Pump, the first song he had?
Who?
Gucci Gang.
Gucci Gang. I remember that song first came out. That was like the shortest song. The song wasn't even but 90 seconds.
Really?
And I remember everybody like, how the fuck is this even a song? And he hollered Gucci Gang, the whole goddamn, everybody was just like, what the hell is going on? That's the first song where everybody was like, this shit got ridiculous.
That's how you know you old.
Yeah, right. That's how I knew I said
that's all. That's it. That's all.
Right. What the rest of it?
But it only makes sense though because people's attention span is short. Yep. It ain't no point in making no long ass song no more because guess what? After a certain amount of time, they're going to change it.
You know what? When I be on social media, I be knowing I'm talking to somebody young because I'll be like, we could be in a debate on Facebook or Instagram or something, and I know I could tell I'm talking to somebody young because they be like, I ain't reading all that. And it might be 3 or 4 sentences.
Right.
But because of the way it look on your phone, it might look like this. I'm not reading all that. I'm like, bro, it's 3 or 4. I really didn't say that much for real. You know what I'm saying?
That shit is crazy.
Like, right.
That shit is crazy to me.
Exactly, because we're like, what?
What you mean?
Like, that's nothing. Nigga, we read books.
You didn't even take the time to find out how long it really was. You just saw it look long. And now you like, nah, I ain't fucking with it.
Yeah,
and it's
I ain't reading all that.
3-4 sentences.
Like, you said too much.
Yeah, you did too much.
Yeah.
You did too much. Like, god damn, bro.
I'm telling you, it's crazy, but that's just how it is. But like, I don't even know if we can even reverse the shit at this point. Like, it's like
because now the parents talking.
We got to catch
the parents
up.
doing it now, like
spelling shit all crazy.
Man, look here.
The dumbest shit in the world. If you abbreviate a 3-letter word, you need your ass kicked.
Yeah, why the hell would you?
Exactly. Like, why would the fuck would you do that?
Or why would?
Why?
Or why do people spell I'm like they say I am like I am?
Yes.
They'll put it AM.
Yeah, that's
like,
come on, bro.
Why?
Wait, people do that?
Yes. They say AM instead of I'm.
Or they don't want to say, if they type in U, they put YU instead of putting an O.
Yeah. And it's like,
nah, people put YHU. I hate
see that shit? What is that
shit?
I hate them so much.
Just put you.
Let me tell you something.
I ain't gonna lie, I used to yell at you sometimes. I just like
you. If I don't feel like
if you don't feel like typing, just you is fine. But to implement all that other stuff and to get to you, it's like, no, we're not doing that. Let me tell you something. The one thing that I've been doing, right? So, like, most people know I'm raising young adults. Mm-hmm. So all of this stuff it just be irky. Just be irky. So what happened is whenever they like whenever they have something, they be like, "Huh, Mom, read this." I be like, "No, read it to me."
Right.
I said that shit too small. The letters too small. Read it to me.
Right.
And so they don't understand why I'm telling them to read it to me. You ain't got time. Don't ask me to read it.
Right.
Don't ask me to sign off on it. If you make the time to read it to me, make sure I got a clear understanding of it. Don't just expect for me to get it, read it, comprehend it, and sign off. No, read it to me. So I did it last night to Aloria. And when she read it, she was like, "Man, dang, I need it." It was like a inspirational poem type thing. She was like, "Dang, I needed it." Exactly. You ain't even
open up yourself a book.
A little older man come to the mall every day and give her an inspirational poem. Mm-hmm. I don't know where the old man appeared from. I have no idea. I just found out about the old man like a week or two ago. She was like, I don't know if he owned them all or what, Mom, but he just started coming and he bring me an inspirational poem every day. So I was like, well, you need to start reading them. So while I was up there getting my food, I saw the man and he brought up a poem. And it was about finding peace. Mm-hmm. So last night when we were sitting there, she was like, oh yeah, you said you wanted the poem that man gave me. I was like, I do. So when she gave it to him, I was like, nah, read it to me. Mm-hmm. And when she read it, she got more out of it than I, not necessarily more than I did, but she got more out of it than she expected to. Mm-hmm. She was like, dang, I'm going to have to start reading. I'm like, yeah.
People don't realize how much reading can take you away from things. Just take you away. Just find a good book and read it.
Mm-hmm. It helps build your imagination for real.
Yeah, it does.
I read a lot.
Yeah. Exactly.
My imagination is on point. I can,
Yeah, reading does.
I do audiobooks. I ain't gonna cap.
Even the audiobooks are good. Like it takes you away from, like, say for instance, if you doing something and you don't have time to hold a book, or you know what I'm saying, whatever, you still doing something. Like audiobooks, I like them.
I listen to them when I used to go to the office. I listen to them on the way to work, on the way home.
Yeah, like as a DJ, I get tired of listening to music sometimes. I don't want to hear that shit all the time.
Exactly.
So I don't want to be hearing nothing. So if I'm either riding in silence, I'll listen to a book or I'll listen to a podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I listen to interviews. That's what I do.
Interviews. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I'll be listening to shit like, or if I need to, if I'm trying to figure out how to learn how to do something.
Right.
Get my ass on YouTube.
That's right. And you
that shit on the dashboard while I'm driving.
Right. No, seriously. Like, but that's the thing. Like, but you're still implementing. You're still putting something in your mind other than the bull crap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Of the daily hustle and bustle of what we have to deal with. Because life is lifing for everybody. Mm-hmm. The kids and all, life is lifing. Mm-hmm. So, like, to pull yourself away from some of the stress, some of the things that can, like, put you in a depression or bog you down, tamper with your mental health. That's what you need to do. You need to unplug sometimes, even if it means listening to a book or reading a book or going on YouTube, finding, you know what I'm saying, something that interests you. Sometimes it is necessary.
Yeah.
Like, straight up, like, it's necessary. Like, what I look forward to actually the second part of the documentary for Kanye in regards to him surviving that car accident, right?
Well, see, all that, we'll talk about it after the show. People don't realize that wreck is really what propelled him to even be able to come out.
Absolutely.
You know, like, the notoriety he got for surviving and the notoriety he got for being a producer.
The song that he did with his mouth wire. Through the wire. That's one of my, when I say favorite song,
right.
That was one of my favorite songs, just for him to get through that song and actually be able to, like, I don't know, it was something about that particular song that I enjoyed and that I liked and that I would probably listen to forever.
Tell you that wreck for him was like 50 getting shot 9 times, surviving, and coming back from the dead. So it's a lot of times it takes that traumatic experience to put it out there enough to give you the fire, even really the energy to just say, man, I ain't got nothing to live. I went through this, like, I'm here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So I think with 50, when he got shot, it was like, man, they killed me.
I got to do something now.
I got to make this work.
Yeah,
you know
something got to pop. Like, I got to do something now because now I'm in a whole different, I'm in a whole different situation. Like, I could definitely understand that. Now I don't know what's going on with Kanye and Kim K.
I just ask you about
this is the thing. Have y'all ever broke up with somebody who wouldn't break up with you bad?
No.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, like, them the kind of vibes that I'm getting.
I divorced somebody they want to divorce.
Like, it's just like, if you've never been in that situation, then you don't really know. But I think for what's happening for Kanye is that it's going to boil the kids at this point. Because it's like, bro, why is you taking a whole bed of flower or roses to the lady's house? And you know the lady seeing somebody else. Like, Come on.
They said that nigga was dressed up like a damn bush.
Right.
Outside of goddamn.
That was a flex. He just saying, I bet he can't get but he can. He got $8 million, I think.
When I seen that nigga dressed up like a goddamn bush, like he like a Marine Corps sniper with all that goddamn with a ghillie suit on.
Let me tell you what Kanye going through. Kanye been famous and rich for almost 20 years.
Right. He really ain't had nobody
told
no.
no.
Probably had nobody ever tell him no.
So it's to the point now.
Except for when
now he got money to back. Now he got the funding to back up all that big talk he been saying.
Yeah. Right. See, when you're crazy with money and you can do crazy shit and you can afford to do crazy shit and afford to get yourself out of the trouble, you for doing the crazy shit.
I'm gonna tell y'all the funny. I'm gonna tell you the funny shit I said earlier. It was a nigga talking about, man, I must be fucked up because I don't see nothing wrong with what Kanye doing.
Well, this is the thing. I'm Kanye. If you
like, I don't see
fuck
what
with my
wrong
feelings,
with.
but I don't see Kim leading them on. That's the only problem that I don't really see. Like, I think at this point he's scaring the shit out of her.
He doing weird shit though. Like, you can't. It's one thing for him to be doing all that shit, and then you know what I'm saying, he ain't. But he talking crazy about the girl. On the back end. You know what I'm saying?
And letting other people talk crazy about it.
You know what I'm saying?
See, that's the point I don't understand. Like with Game released that record and Kanye standing there listening to Game talk about the shit he did to Kim Kardashian. I'm like, bro, that's the mother of your cheer. Even though y'all
what the fuck you ain't gonna do the Game?
Nothing. But I'm saying you co-signing it though. Like you standing there with him, nodding your head to it like that shit. And I didn't think that shit was cool either. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
It might be true as hell, but
right, but you still,
you know
it's still
I mean?
a certain. Like, you got to understand her position, too, because, like, you let a nigga bad me in front of you and you want us together.
But then
how? Are they sleeping with the enemy?
But see, this how I know he pussy, right? Because he ain't saying nothing in the Game for doing it, but he had pressure with Drake for like 6 years behind some shit he said about Cam.
Because he think he whooped Drake.
Right.
He think me catch him right. He think
catch Drake light skin and shit. He Drake like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get a nigga drunk and beat his ass.
Right. So it is a difference, but man, yeah, man. I'm gonna be honest. I understand it because you play with my emotions. I'm Kanye. You understand me?
I don't think she playing with him.
I just don't think she playing with him though. That's why,
I think he feel like he got too much money for her to just be able to walk away from him like that. But I think she think to herself like, I don't want this headache no more.
Right.
Man,
let me tell you something.
Let me explain something to you. One thing about a woman that's tired, she gonna get some results, right?
And she rich and tired.
And exactly, and will take them L's, shawty, and be like, hey, you know what? I'm good. Like, the money don't even be worth it.
But she a billionaire, so she.
That's what I'm saying. So you know she good regardless. So you know she ain't with that.
And she gonna date who she wanna date. Really, she probably date him because he probably the only one that would date her publicly. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say he's the only one that date her publicly, but
no, like
he don't give a damn.
Right?
You know he throw too. You know Pete Davis throw. You know he throw too.
So
he think this shit funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
And he get the fuck Kim Kardashian.
Come on, bro.
Exactly. So what is he losing? Nothing.
He like, I'm in a win-win situation.
Right. Like he don't like. So he ain't tripping. But I'm like, yeah, come on, man. Like, hey. Cool out. Like,
one thing about Kanye,
y'all done broke up.
Kanye ain't
let it
never
go.
Follow the path everybody think he ought to follow.
Well, it ain't even about that. I'm gonna be honest with you. My thing is, and like the way things are going now, and you see so many women getting hurt. Something happened to the woman, and I'm gonna be honest with you. They can say what they want to say, but he'll be the very first person that goddamn come after, and he might not have had nothing to do with it. Only thing I'm saying is don't set yourself up to, you feel what I'm saying? Don't set yourself up to be the blame or the cause of some bullshit when you might not have absolutely nothing to do with it. But we know how the world is right now.
Because if something happened to Pete Davidson today, everybody gonna look at Kanye like that nigga
you
sick
this up on that man for no reason.
You done spoken on him, or you done sent somebody to go see about that man.
Exactly.
But you gonna get investigated by the goddamn detective.
Right. That's the only thing I'm saying. Like, everything ain't for the public. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's my whole thing. And y'all got kids that's gonna be able to look back at this shit and be like.
But he think this shit a game because Kim had posted a screenshot. Kim had texted him and was like, "Why you keep like, why you keep sharing my text? Why you keep screenshotting our text messages and posting them on the internet? And he was like, what did he say? He said, I got a text message from the most famous girl in the world. Why would I not tell the whole world about that shit or some shit? I'm like,
but that's what I'm saying. That's weird shit. Like, bro, like, you are my husband, my ex-husband. What are you?
It's allegedly weird.
What I'm saying.
Allegedly. We don't want to get Cardi B up here. It's allegedly.
What I'm saying is, it's allegedly weird, and the main reason why I'm saying is because you're my husband. Why are you screenshotting anything? That's what I'm saying. Like,
why do you need to tell the whole world that I text your phone?
Like, they know.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, nigga, they gotta know. We got the talk. And then they put up a meme of the little girl that whenever they at the Super Bowl, talking about, I bet she said a now Kim business. This my thing right here. Children gonna be children, regardless of if their parents are celebrities or the fuck not.
Right.
They're gonna be, their kids gonna kid. Mm-hmm. So yeah, she probably is gonna tell her daddy some stuff, not to say that
this is what's going on.
Right, but it's stuff that you want to share. You've been living with your mom and your daddy.
Uncle Pete
be
spending the night at the house.
Right, like, I mean, but seriously, but it's just crazy because I'm like, dude, it's just certain stuff that's it's just certain things that's going to happen.
He's so funny.
Right.
Dad, he's so funny.
A child might not even know they send their damn parents up to get knocked in the forehead or some shit. Like, get beat up. Like,
then Kanye do something to make him mad. I wish he was funny like Uncle Pete.
Right. And you be like,
Uncle Pete take me to get
right. No, seriously, because kids are like that.
For real.
Like, they just like that. Hey, man, we finna get ready to get up out of here. But look, Queen Shit Showcase this time around. Ladies, tap in. Dudes, fellas, y'all come out and support the ladies. It's going to be Sunday, March the 13th. Once again, it's going to be at Crazy Atlanta. Queen Shit Showcase is basically an all-female showcase networking event that I host once a month usually, but we got a whole lot of stuff going on after March. It'll be more than once. But however, we'll talk about that later. But the next one is going to be March the 13th at 8 p.m. at Crazy Atlanta. So if you guys want to tap in and want to see what's going on and want to see how the queens come out and do it, man, it's a whole lot of vibrations going on, like libations. Like, it's a super dope situation. I also wanted to tell you guys, Love Dealer series will be back next week on Misfits on Westside Misfits Show. Yeah, so we're gonna talk. We got a lot to talk about in there too. And we want to say thank you to Corey Mo for sitting in with us, honey. Thank you, boo.
Thank DJ Ball, man.
That's right. And
Southside Zone.
That's right. DJ Ball, man, is in the building. You said every Wednesday, right?
Every Wednesday,
all right.
Vegan. Yes,
all right, so every Wednesday, Bar Vegan, happy hour, 5 to
9.
5 to 9.
Vibe for the happy hour.
And no matter what Omerratta said, College Park is Atlanta.
Come on. Is Atlanta.
Okay. In the city, where you touch down at?
Atlanta.
Okay,
College Park. That's where
look,
that's where the airport is.
Okay.
It's not Atlanta Airport, it's College Park Airport.
Okay.
Atlanta on it. That bitch address in College Park.
They're right. Get some straightening. But yeah, when you just keep us posted on some of the things that you're doing and some stuff that you got coming up, man. And I don't know if you saw the Westside Misfits page, but yeah, the repost and all of that is done by Slick316. You'll get a chance to meet her maybe the next time you come. Right. But we have really, really, really enjoyed you today.
You had a good time.
And we'll appreciate you. Yeah. You want to take us out on one of your mixes so I could get a video or something?
And we'll see y'all next week. Same Misfit time, same Misfit station.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you good. Rockin' with the Westside Misfits. Hey. DJ Ball Main.
You make me feel so good.
This young Metro don't trust you. She wanna go viral. We fucking for hours. That pussy got power. She wet in the shower. That pussy get loud. We saying no vow.
foul. She fucking no cow. Nope, I'm digging in deep. She wanna get geek. She sniffing that flower. We geeking for hours. They players are players. They peek at the vow. To my brother, she ours. I'm coming, my baby. Fuck it, I'm crocodile Birkin the baby. We don't take breaks, she won't fuck on the daily. Had to start in the purse for this lady. We go see. Yeah.
The price I want for a show, you gon' need 3 promoters. I got the body from Jim Ellis, but I had switched the motor. I got these badass bitch running around this bitch named all the coders. I just told her make a story. I just bought all the Trojans. I told her style my mix. I told her stop telling everything she seen and told her meet me at the Ritz. Let's go. I got baguettes in the back of my ring and I went in trying to hit. I told her she gotta run to the team before she can talk to the lit. Lamb chop, I just pulled up in some food. I told her mama tie all my shoes. Showed her 2 million cash, now she woozing. 20 watches and I'm still snoozing. I had came up out the trenches, then I had beat a few bodies like Boosie. She said you Merkle, I show you my Gucci. I had to sing to this bitch like Latusi. Bitch got a backwood on her nightstand, she must be fucking with Gunna. I fuck with slacks and we gonna eat rats and I came with some fucking proof.
I don't pay that. I fuck that bitch with a latex. I did a drill with a face man. I wash my hand with the Ajax. I don't pay that. I don't pay that. I don't pay that. I don't pay that. Hold on. Lay down. I like that girl from the waist down. I don't think that we should waste time. I heard it was good through the grapevine. Huh? What? I heard it was good through the grapevine. I heard that you got a great mind. I don't think that we need to waste time. She fell in love with a shoe. I caught that girl playing with my Glock. She asking me what it's took. Just know that we smoke 'em a lot. I take off my shirt when I'm hot. I'm quick to spit out your block. Can't stop cause 12 too hot. I'll spin back when they knock. I don't pay that. I fuck that bitch with a latex. I did a drill with a face man. I wash my hand with the Ajax. I don't pay that. I don't pay that. I don't pay that. I don't pay that. Hold on.
She caught me fucking a friend. 21. I hit that bitch with the peace sign. Why you keep calling me twin? Pussy. You know that you pussy, you feline. Pussy. She fell in love with a stepper. 21. I caught her playing with my J. Oh God. I fell in love with the gun smoke. She caught me playing with my K. Oh God. Creep up, get out. 21. I'm in your hood with my stick out. 21. You don't catch a body, you kicked out. Pussy. Swap hoes with my brothers, we switch out. Pussy. And I op bitch mouth with my dick out. Pussy. I squeeze the Glock to the clip out. Pussy. I don't make these songs, I flip out. Pussy. Whenever we see them, it's a flick out.
Oh, best.
Hey, dump the Glock, show me it work or something. Hey, that chopper get to shaking like it twerk or something. Just be patient till them perkins come. And you can't come around the spot unless you tryna purchase something. A different killer around me each and every day. And too much movement can get you shot up in your face. They be the murder case because them boys didn't leave a trace. I hope this song right here run up some millions in a day. They ask about me, they gon' tell you I don't play. I need my money right away, I don't know how to wait. Remixing the bowls, I feel them halfway up with shake. And that shit was OG, but I charged them like it was cash.
Cause I'm getting cash. That in my place. Bought a new Wraith. She in my face. I want her head. I want her legs. I want her red. I want her head. I want her neck. I want her legs. Don't hit the bed. We can fuck on the floor. We can fuck in the shower. And your friends at the door. Tell them give you an hour. And they know I'm a goat. I got paper and power. Many niggas some hoes. Everything they say sour. I bought $1 billion, blew out a brain. Since I got money, the people in change. I'm keeping my 40, I'm up on my aim. Step out of line, I bust at your brain. Shoebox money ain't nothing to me. I can make 100 my sleeve. These niggas capping, that's all they see. They just wanna be like me. They taking the swag and then give it back. I didn't get mad, I went and got more. They just wanna be like him. I don't wanna be like them. Used to wanna be like him. So I stay down and run up a him. Baby ballin', they should put it on film. Shooting for bricks, I don't wait for the rim. For the gym, on workout. Take a sip of the lean, watch the bird down. I got on all my jewels, falling in all my shoes.
Chop on the floor, pistol on the couch. Good rich, so I never had a bank account. Jack is going in, Jack is going out. Made 100,000 in my trap house. Money kinda short, but we can work it out. Made 100,000 in my trap house. Bricks going in, bricks going out. Made 100,000 in my trap house. I'm tired of selling bricks, I wanna go legit. I wonder can I sell 11 mil like 50 cents? Cause platinum ain't enough, I got too many vices. I love to smoke weed, love to shoot dice. Say my lifestyle extravagant. I talk cash shit, bitches say I'm arrogant. Well, goddamn, Gucci cock it in. But at the same time, young hoes be jockin' slim. Gucci ain't shit, bitch, I beg your pardon. I'm independent, but I'm ballin' like a major artist. I stay high like giraffe pussy in my trap house, smoking bubble cushion. Chopper on the floor, pistol on the couch. Good rich, so I never had a bank account. Jack is going in, Jack is going out. Made 100,000 in my trap house. Money kinda short, but we can work it out. Made 100,000 in my trap house. Bricks going in, bricks going out. Made 100,000 in my trap house.
Your clique ain't on the same pimp, but we on. Hit the mountain, not on the same beat. Let me in, please, I promise we won't be long. Hope you're on your grind, cause that what got me on. We be ballin' every day, you can't stop that. Risky, money savvy, going call that. Every nigga I'm a crew, you wanna be one. But you can't, cause y'all nigga be on.
Westside Misfits. Yeah, you're independent, this the mix, you need to get up in it. 3 to 5, the show be lit from start to finish. Hit them up to slide through and promote your business. DJ Lab known to keep the hottest record spinning. Mix a lot and Tame Mac discuss the hottest topic. There's not a 2000 gonna let you know what's really poppin'. Miss Slick gon' make sure she get the angles right. Making moves even though she staying out of sight. Check the website, Misfits Media Group. Keep it 100 cause that's how they gon' give it to you. Something for anyone and everyone from every walk. 365, 24/7, got music and talk. Sundays, you know we getting in the mix. 3 to 5 with Westside Misfits. Kick facts, play music and talk slick. Tell a friend and tell a friend they get in the mix. Tell a friend and tell a friend they get in the mix. Tell a friend and tell a friend they get in the mix. Sundays, you know we getting in the mix. From 3 to 5 with Westside Misfits.